yes, I do. I do want Hitch. Already told me she. La 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 la
Right.
Thank
Can we
you.
start the stream now?
Chat, can we start the close. It's close. Hi, Doom Chair. How are you, Doom Chair? You're looking great, Doom Chair. Oh!
Are we live?
Yes! We're live!
Okay. I just
Are you
just
from
thought
Yorkshire? And
I
are
just
you
thought
a vegan? Sorry,
you
I was
shouted so
required to
loud.
say that.
You shouted so loud. You completely broke up. Then can I just point out? I just thought I'd troll you by I thought I'd troll you. I thought I'd troll you by vanishing out of the shot. But hello.
Well, it's not mine, but Doom Chair.
Doomchair. Yes, Doomchair. Yeah. You didn't pay for yours.
It's not mine.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. I'd say he didn't pay for his then. I know. I'm still salty about that. I'm happy you got it, but I am salty about that. But yeah. So here we are.
Yes, we are here. Welcome back.
This is my third time now. I think this is my third time.
Well, you have been on many times, but this is your second time.
Is it my
solo
second?
Run,
Oh, I thought it was my first.
doing a solo run of podcast.
Oh, so I haven't completed the Triforce then. We've still waiting for another one.
Yeah, maybe next year. But yeah.
Oh, next year. Oh, okay. Too big to speak to me after this one. I know some of the guests you've got lined up. See, clearly, I am not big enough for this.
Variety and stuff.
No, it should be me every week. It's all about me.
No, you have your own thingy.
Was that a bit too soon? Oh no, I think I've just the right time. Yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to jump onto my chat, we can I think the light. Oh no, the lights won't work because Lumia Stream's not live on my PC, so the lights will not work. So the lights are just going to be red today. I mean, which is nice. But yes, as you can see, new look. I've got a new look now, as you can see. Well, I say no, I have got a new look. I'm in a different room. Even the walls are coloured differently. Look, and I have new shelves and also a box on its side that I can just see in shot. Can you see that box? There's a box there. Yes, that box is not meant to be in shot.
It's a lovely box.
It's a lovely box. It's a lovely box.
And then you see the clutter, which is behind me.
Hang on, the chair won't roll. I'm trying to roll backwards. This is not dignified. This is really not dignified. This is really not dignified. That's what it is.
Nice.
That's what it is. It's actually not Lego. That's actually fake Lego. I do not know why I haven't built this yet, actually.
Because you're waiting to do it on stream. Because think... remember when we had our first podcast
Yes,
and you wanted to do something, so you were making Lego, and
I
I was
was.
trying to crochet your scarf, which I still haven't completed.
I felt that. I've had this 2 years. I had this before I started anything. I meant to build it, and I just haven't built it. It's just sat in the corner gathering dust. So it will
Well,
get built
it's
on.
the reason you are going to probably make it.
I mean, the next one I'll be building. I mean, I've got so many to build up here. Is this one, which is
Oh, nice.
DC Flake. DC
Yeah,
Flake gave it to me,
that is
which is very
nice.
kind of him. It is
He's
nice that
lovely.
he is lovely, DC. I mean, I've also got the one that you gave me.
Oh gosh.
Well, that one's still there. Look,
Oh,
they're all
yeah.
living on my shelves at the moment.
Oh gosh. Yeah. 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 And he says, build it when you become a Lego partner.
I tried. They threw me out. I maybe I should try again. I did actually try to get affiliation with Lego, and they threw me out. I was like, hang on, I love Lego. I love it. It even says on my bio, Lego fan and what was it? Lego fan and tea drinker or something. It says
Yeah.
something like that. I love Lego. I've liked Lego since I was ever since I can remember. I've liked Lego since I was a very very young age. I've always liked the process of putting the pieces together is something that appeals to me, and it's just very satisfying. Which is why I like building them even now. It's quite a therapeutic process in certain ways. And I used to have the kits when I was young. I used to have the planes and things, and I just used to have a big box of parts as well. And I just used to make my own plane designs, car designs, helicopters. For some reason I used to like helicopters. I don't really like helicopters now. But back then, I used to build loads of helicopters for some reason. But yeah, technically, we used to have a little engine as well, so I could make like things with like propellers move
I'm gonna
and
have to
planes and stuff like that.
tweak the desktop because it seems to be peaking. There we go.
Peaking,
Peaking.
peaking. What? I'm peaking.
Yeah.
I'm peaking. Am I peaking?
You're not anymore. I've
Am
doubled.
I not? Am I not peaking?
No.
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 Okay.
Peking duck.
Hashtag poster.
Peking duck.
Ooh, peaking duck with some hoisin sauce in a pancake. Yes, not having those for obvious reasons.
I can't. Well, I shouldn't because I'm intolerant to duck, but I do anyway.
You
I'm
intolerant
a
to
rebel.
duck? You intolerant to duck?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, really? I mean,
I'm,
what is it? What is it that ducks have said to you in the past that makes you dislike them so much?
no, I love ducks. They're lovely to eat, but no, it just makes my guts go bad.
No, I get it. I get
Delicious.
it. I get it. It's why I decided to make the choice I made with my dietary, just because I didn't want to. Because there's so many things I've eaten that just make me feel a bit iffy. So I thought if I just cut it all out and maybe just try this whole veganism thing, maybe I'll feel better. And I do feel better for it. I do feel better. There's definitely some things I miss. Cheese. Oh, cheese. As
I
you knew
can't.
from that food festival. Oh, cheese.
Yeah, that food festival was really nice.
It
Hopefully
was.
we can arrange going there this year as well. That would be lovely.
I'd like to go again. Definitely. I don't know when it is. When was it? Was it September?
September. September.
I don't think I've got anything planned in September. Actually, September's the only month I don't have anything on.
At
There's
the
literally
moment.
at the moment. Oh God, yeah. At the moment, my life this year is just insane. It's either if it's not going to an event, it's going away. So
Yeah.
literally, my life at the moment is insane.
Um. Would you say that streaming has changed your life?
Yes, it's changed my social life.
Good.
It's changed my social life. It's changed who I am. Actually, it's made me more aware and more open to the person I actually am and who I possibly am. And a few friends that I've known for years have noticed this change, who have said, "You are completely different." And I've just said, "No, I don't think I'm different. I just think I'm finally becoming the person I am." It's just a shame it's taken me till I'm nearly 40 to realise this, but it has changed my life. I've made so many friends because of it. yours truly is one of those friends, one of those good friends, in fact, I'd say now. I've opened my mind to other things. I mean, it's making me look to actually change careers. That's how much it's changed me, because I don't like what I do as I've mentioned to you privately. I don't like what I do as a job anymore, and I would rather do something that's more people orientated and creative orientated, because I quite like the whole social aspect of streaming, but I like the whole creativity and getting people together part of it as well.
Yeah.
And which is why I like doing the charity streams and things like that, for that reason, because I like to support a charity. I just like the fact it gathers people together and it raises awareness. So it's completely. I won't say it's completely changed me, but it has changed me. It's changed me. It's significantly changed me and changed my mindset, changed everything. Changed a lot of things about me, but to the point now where I think it's my friend. I think I mentioned her before, Jenna Game Master. She's actually said on her podcast that there are people that she knows on Twitch now she would die for. I mean, I don't know if I'd die for somebody. Am I that selfless? It depends on what situation is. But there are definitely people I know now through Twitch and Discord that I care deeply about and will do anything I can for, and get worried about them if they're not well, and get worried about them if something happens, but also supporting them every step of the way. People like Trista, Kim, people like that, I will always want to support them and prop them up if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It's been great, actually.
It's been so nice to actually see you grow as a streamer. And I've said this countless times, and I'll probably say it more, but I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And
it's just been so fun.
I've jokingly said that I'm your streamer mummy, because me and
well, you are.
Me and Antius were hopefully the ones that helped you out in the beginning. It's like, and he's gone. Really quiet compared to Grasso. I'm sorry.
It's me. It's all about me. You want me? Hi. Anyway.
But yeah.
Hi. Sorry.
But no. Sorry. I'll move forward a bit more. Is this better?
Yeah,
can you hear me better now?
I'm just gonna. Okay, stop doing that. What's this boom?
But yeah,
that's just blocking off a little bit.
It's like, as I was saying, me and Antius welcomed you into the Misfits and stuff, and I hope that we can continue helping you. Like, all of us, you know, we look out for each other, and it's, for me, it's made a difference having you guys, having everyone watch.
You've been so supportive, and I really appreciate it. You were my first mod, and you were one of the first people to watch on a regular basis, and you were there when I made affiliate.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even expect to go affiliate. I was literally like, right, I fancy streaming, and it was actually This Is Marta, as somebody I've mentioned a number of times, and
yeah, bless her.
Going through a difficult time at the moment, bless her. And she was one of the ones that said, "You've got to stream. You should stream. You should stream. You should stream." She actually dragged me on. It was it back in November 2021? And I had a week off from work, so I was hanging out on Marta streams pretty much all the time, and on her Discord as well. We were just hanging out and chatting, and it was a week that Forza Horizon 5 had been released. Was it Forza? Yeah, 5? Yeah, 5. The one in Mexico. And I got dragged on her stream. That she was literally like, right, I'm gonna have she was some Yakuza, of course, because Marta always streams Yakuza, and then she took a break and said, right, after the break, we're gonna have Solarfield and Grassomaniac's gonna come on. And I'm like, am I? She went, yeah, you are. I'm like, there's 30 people watching, Marta. 30 people watching this, and I went on and just had fun, and I was actually enjoying the chat, and we got some good discussions going, and that sort of started seeding the thoughts, planting the seeds of thought. Then, like, can I actually do this? Because I even said after the stream, I was like, no, I don't think I can. I'm worried about being able to hold an audience, be able to hold a conversation and things like that. And they said, you were fine. You were actually leading the conversation for a lot of it. It's like, okay. So it sort of started planting the seeds then, and then Gran Turismo 5 was coming out in March, I think it was, last year. And I was like, well, I'm fairly knowledgeable with Gran Turismo stuff. I like driving games. Maybe we should start streaming. Podchaos, hey, Perix. Um, and it sort of grew from there, and I started PlayStation stream with no camera, just me and a headset, which was actually paid technically by you because I sold Antaeus my Amiga, which paid for this headset that you see on my ears right now, which is an excellent headset, by the way, and I love it to this day. And then it sort of grew. I got a camera, then I moved to the wheel. Then I made affiliate because I think I made affiliate that weekend. We went to format, the very first format in April.
Yeah.
And it's just grown from there, and it's gone from you. I got a PC from Antaeus, who very kindly cobbled together a PC, which is currently sat to my right down there, flashing at me for some reason. It's the
to the right
USB. and then it's just grown. And yeah, I've gone from having 3 to 4 people watching with 30 followers to 269. Nice total right now. And it's been growing consistently every month. I've been getting a fairly consistent number of followers every month. And I just love it. And I've just grown in confidence. I love what I do. I love being spontaneous, which is why I enjoy the Ant Stream stuff so much, because I like discovering games on there. I like the challenges, but something usually chaotic happens during that stream. And I like rolling with it. And it's just been so much fun. And as I say, I've collaborated with people. It's so funny that people actually want me to stream with them and join them. And it's just like, I'm still not a feeling I'm getting. It's still something I'm not accustomed to.
Yeah.
And it's something I've done. But yeah, it's been genuinely been great, and I've loved it. And yeah, thank you everybody for the support. Thank you to you and Antaeus in particular, because you were the ones that have been there pretty much from day one. And it's just been such a fun journey, and hopefully it's going to continue.
Yeah, same. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy, chatting with you guys. I enjoy, like yesterday, the community stream. I know I only played 1 round of golf and then needed to lie down and then fell asleep. But that's me. That is typical me and stuff. I know
Can't be helped. No.
it's how it is, but I enjoyed it. And yeah, it's one of those things where
So I'm just laughing at a parent. I'm an influencer as well. I influenced Clone Corp the other day because he was suggesting to go do a peak console only stream, and now we got lit out.
Yeah.
Almost I can't hear it.
It's over. Yeah.
It's over. Yeah, even Clone Corp, I influenced him the other day because he was wondering what to do over Christmas with his console only. I said, you should do it. And then I was chatting with him on his stream. He was like, yeah, it was you that suggested I should do it. So I'm even influencing people like Clone Corp, who's got several thousand people following and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it. It's just nice supporting people as well. I love supporting people. I mean, at the risk of sounding patronising, I love the fact that Neko Diva has decided to do. It's not patronising. I love the fact that Neko Diva has decided to do a stream for Special Effect this year because she wasn't sure.
Yeah.
And I said, you should do it. You should totally do it because it's not just about raising money. It's about raising awareness to the charity, and you'll be great. So she's now doing the first ever charity stream, and I'm really proud of her for doing so. And then she got raided by its Kristen A last night as she was messing around with her OBS settings.
Yeah, that was so funny. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Panicking. I'm like, what's going on? There's one of her alerts gone. And then I noticed it's Kristen A's raiding. I was like, oh, I see what's happening. She's another one though. She's another one that I'm now friends with.
Yeah.
I just keep making friends. It's so crazy.
It's
Kristen A just randomly came into my stream, and I knew who she was because I'd seen her on Twitter and things, and I was like, oh hey, And then I started following her, and she followed me back, and another one, she's become friends. And now mod for Game Mistress.
No, and we're gonna be meeting her at OLL.
I know, it's just crazy. I don't know what I've done for people to trust me to mod their streams, because I'm the worst behaved in chat. You've picked one of the worst behaved people to mod your stream. Because if
I
anything
know.
that goes,
I
if you
have
want
many
me,
terrible mods. I don't care. It's not like anything happens. Maybe.
hey Amiga Gamer,
Hey, Amiga Gamer.
but
Who is my guest today? Who is my guest today?
Don't know.
Yeah.
No, don't know who this is. Don't know who I am. Am I actually a guest? Am I actually anybody?
Tara modded me.
Tara modded you.
Ban everyone. Well, you haven't yet. So I'm proud of you. Good point. Remind me to remove Grasso from being a mod. Nah.
That's only because he knows what's coming next time he goes live. After yesterday.
What happened?
But yeah, I am somebody that if something goes funny with the stream, I genuinely tend to be the first that notices it and starts rolling with it and starts making fun of it. But also on the flip side, and I've always said this.
What happened yesterday?
All the shout outs and then he went downstairs on about clips or something, and I could hear him. It's just basically he just trolled me. What do you mean what happened yesterday? You know. You're trolling me permanently yesterday. That bloody thing. Is it a long one as well? Is it a long cat jab?
I don't know.
Or is it a short cat jab? Is it still going?
Ooh, the bass just dropped.
You got to be. We got to actually have a new kind of. See? Hire me. I have these ideas. But is it still going? How long is this clip? Is it over? 3 hour
long clip. No, it isn't. It's gone. It's a ton.
I've said all the time in chat, in particular. I will have a laugh and I will joke around and we'll make fun of a streamer, but there's boundaries to that. And
can one of the mods do a shout out for Grasso, please, and also Amiga Gamer, and also everyone else apart from me. Do not shout at me, or I will be angry. Thank you.
But it depends if you get a Patara. Patara clip's nice. But yeah, I will always make fun. I will have a laugh and I'll have a joke in the chat.
You said it! Patara appeared! Patara!
Is it really? But I will have fun, have a laugh in the chat and make fun of the streamer. But there are boundaries, and I think you need to be... You can make fun of the streamer and have a laugh with them and joke around. But you need to have a limit to that, and I do think you can take things too far, and you should always balance it as well. Because at the end of the day, I do like making fun of the streamers that I follow, but it's because their content allows for that, and they'll encourage it. If it starts becoming abusive, that's a different thing.
Live on my channel and Taste may go live.
Elo_1
What foot is it?
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
What clip is it?
What the hell was that?
Is it the PG? Is it? Oh, is it Ellen Noir? Is it Ellen Noir? And it bubbles up. Yeah. Ellen Noir. Ellen Noir. Yeah, that's a very young clip. That was before I had tinnitus. Oh, the days before tinnitus. I love those days. I didn't have to go to bed with constant screaming in my ears.
Oh, those days. Yes.
But yeah. So just back to my point. So I will obviously laugh and joke with a streamer and make fun, but the streamers I follow sort of encourage that, and that's the whole atmosphere. But if it has to become serious or if somebody's generally being abusive, that is where I go no, and that's where I will step in as a mod. So obviously we'll troll and have a laugh with the people I mod, but if somebody does start generally being abusive and unpleasant, that's where I will draw the line and stop there. Because it's all good to have a laugh and have a joke, but you can take something too far, and some people are just generally unpleasant and ruin it for other people. But yeah, I don't know why people trust me to be a mod. I don't know what I've done. Why do you trust me? Am I a trustworthy person? It seems.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Do you trust me? I don't know why you trust me.
Well, obviously I trust you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be my mod. If I didn't trust you, you probably wouldn't be my friend. So.
Mhm. Ah.
I mean, a weird topic came up today. I was talking about friendships now. Like, I've always found it really hard to make friends, but since being on Twitch, I've got a lot of them, and I mean, you, Grasso, are one of my best friends now, or so I believe. Stuff you mean so much to me, and
Oh. I'd say
I can't
yeah.
help it
I
though.
would say I say the feelings, which is yeah, you're quite low in the mix apparently, Tara. Is there something you can do in OBS to flick up your mic?
I don't know. I'll do it up louder. There. I've got it to the max now. What's wrong
Max.
with you?
Maybe turn me down a little bit.
Okay.
If I'm overruling. I mean, do you need to turn me down a bit? Am I
There.
too loud?
There. That'll have to do. Why have I got such a little voice? So.
I'm never
right.
loud. I'm the quietest streamer you'll ever see. I am never loud. I never shout. I'm always calm.
Don't lie.
Always calm and sensible. I never swear, and I'm very, very, very mature. My content is the highest proud content you'll ever see. Antaeus, this is a no swearing stream. Please don't make me swear.
Actually, you can swear if you want.
All right,
I've got it set to mature, yeah.
All right then.
It's not yours. It's mine now.
Is
you're on mine.
Too quiet? All right, Antaeus, fuck off.
I'll not swear. Yeah, one sec. If that's too quiet, let's toggle that a bit. Sorry, levels and stuff. We're only less than half an hour in. It's fine. Do the little teething problems
technical
now.
difficulties. It's because everything changes every time you go live. It's because OBS or something else always changes. That's the one that's the one beauty I discovered with now streaming from a PC using OBS. It's why I now have an alert, which is me screaming OBS. OBS! Because every time I go live, something changes. Yay! No. And it's literally, even if a PC has an update, OBS seems to play what's going to change this week. It really should be. It's like a Wheel of Fortune. Only that every fortune something's gone wrong.
Yeah. With
Did I say the podcast?
With the podcasts and stuff, it changes from person to person too. So it's very hard to put it at one level. For instance, if I was just playing Pokemon games, I could keep it at that. But no, everyone talks differently, and so that's why you have to change it and stuff. That's what I've found out.
I mean, I've actually changed the way I speak since streaming, because I noticed on my earlier streams I speak faster, and I've made a conscious decision to not speak so quickly, and try not to be. I know it's gonna sound like a weird thing to say. Try not to be so Yorkshire, because I've noticed, even though I can't help the accent I have, I do throw quite a lot of Yorkshire slang into it. I do it when I get aerated and get annoyed. I do it on purpose, I exaggerate it. But when I'm just speaking normally, I do try and neutralise it as much as possible. I mean, I can't help my accent. It's always bloody Yorkshire, because that's where I'm bloody from.
The Yorkshire vegan!
Yorkshire! But I've noticed I have started adjusting how I speak on the stream. Although I've noticed I have a lisp. I never realised I had a lisp until I started streaming. My S's are very long. So if I say anything with lots of S's, I start to lisp. I must have a very, I must have a very
we
slightly
must
short
not
tongue.
ask you to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Everything say is quite precocious. I can't remember how it goes. But yeah, I know. But back to the point about friends. I know what you mean, and that's so lovely of you to say that. And the feeling is very mutual. I mean, we've stayed at each other's places now, and we've hung out for quite a considerable amount of time. So there's clearly something we're doing right to still hang out and get on with each other. But I've made friends. You can take lad out of Yorkshire, but you can't take Yorkshire out of lad.
That.
The S's you're making S in the public. They're actually not a me game. I can tell when I'm doing it even now when I'm speaking. I can tell my S's like that. The popping. Hopefully the pop gad will stop most of this. Mississippi. I mean, I was thinking of trying to get some voiceover work, but I don't know if I've got the voice for it now.
I always judge myself harshly on my voice.
I think we all do. I think we all hate the sound of our voice.
I hate it so much. But yeah, it's I know I can do stuff.
I see what you're saying. There you go. See what you're saying. But yeah, I think the reason why we've made so many friends through Twitch, and I know this is the case for me. I don't know if I don't want to speak for you, but I've got a feeling it's the same for you as well. I think it's because we've just fallen in with a lot of like-minded individuals. So it's not just like at school where you sort of were forced being to be with a group of people that you may not necessarily get on with or get bullied by. In my case, when I could choose the group with Twitch, I could choose the group of people to be with, and if I decided I like this group of people, and maybe go and talk to them more, saying through the Discord servers, and that's what's happened. And as I've discovered, I've found a lot of like-minded people, a lot of like-minded senses of humour. I mean, I say it started with I know her name gets mentioned far too much, really, but Trista. I mean, Trista was one of the first streamers I really started watching a lot of, and went onto a Discord. She was the first Discord server I joined. Well, second technically. I was on a Discord server before that, but never used it. And then I sort of grew from there. I joined like Martyrs, and you know what? I can't remember the order. I've got that many now, but I can't remember the order. But yeah, it sort of just grew from there. Just finding like-minded people, like-minded streamers, and just making friends through it. So Twitch streaming, I do think, especially, I wouldn't consider myself. I'm definitely not an introvert, but I do see why a lot of introverts have liked Twitch streaming and liked hanging out on Twitch, because it helps them to speak to people that they may not necessarily be able to speak to if they weren't on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because it's easy. It is easier to speak to people via the means of text. But the way Discord works, it's almost like a chat room rather than texting. So it's actually more like a live chat. You can send images and things like that. And I do think it helps with things like that. And yeah, it's just been great. Lockdown sucked. It was awful. We couldn't do anything we liked, and people were getting unwell and things like that. And it was not a nice time. But I came out of it a better person. I came out of it with new friends, and I came out of it with a different outlook to things. And I wouldn't have discovered Twitch streaming and people on Twitch if it wasn't for lockdown.
Definitely same. I remember Antius watching someone on Twitch, and I was like, oh, what's that and stuff, because I always thought Twitch is for young people. Well, that's what I presumed, and then I realised I was wrong, and I'm happy I was wrong, because I started to integrate into the communities I am now, and I haven't been happy really. And before, I was struggling with a lot of stuff. My health hasn't been great. My mental health, my physical health. You guys know that my back has been really bad, and I have to keep going to the hospital to get it checked out and stuff. And like only recently we found out about my hip impingement stuff, and I know I haven't had I haven't been able to stream as much as I've wanted to, but I know I keep on saying this, but hopefully when I am better, I can stream more. And yeah, hopefully this year I will get sorted. Fingers crossed.
I really hope you do, because it's been ridiculous how they've been messing you about, and
Yeah.
they seem to not know what to do with you.
No.
But you seem to know but you knew what they needed to do, and they weren't doing it, and it was annoying for me reading your text and things like that. I'm just going to raise a point. I'm just going to go back to a point with Amiga Gamer. This is to me going all pro streamer. Just go back to a point with Amiga. Yeah, I know what you mean, Amiga Gamer. I was actually more talking about introverted people. If people who know me, people who've seen me at conventions, I am not introverted. I wouldn't say I'm an extrovert. I personally would say I'm an ambivert. I'm somebody that is very outgoing, but only with the right people and only with people I'm comfortable with. If I'm with a group I don't know, I probably will be quite nervous to begin with. But as soon as I relax with these people and start to know them better, I am much more comfortable, and I become the chatty person you see on these streams. But I'm quite happy texting people, doing stuff like I'm doing now with Tara. I'm fine either form of communication. There's not a form of communication I would say I prefer more than the other. I'm quite happy to talk to people IRL. I'm happy to message people on message boards. But I was making the point of that's why I think Twitch streaming and Discord's been so good for people, because if people are struggling to talk, it does give them an outlet.
But it's just been so lovely, and I actually enjoy watching you and your channel grow.
Thank you. I still can't believe I hit 200 followers. I mean, I'm almost at 300 now. I'm only 30 away from 300 now, and it's like, what's going on? Why do people keep following?
Well, I'm only 20 away. No, 21 away from getting to 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll happen this year. If not, I don't mind. Like I said, I'll try and get healthy.
I think you'll get it this year.
My priority is get healthy and then stream more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think you will. It's only 20. It's not many.
It's crossing all other bits. Yeah.
Fingers crossed on all other bits. Yeah. I don't really want to know what other bits you got crossed, Perix. No, somebody else will bet at Play Expo this year. See, that's another thing now. That's another thing I'm not getting used to.
Play Expo, yeah, and all these events.
Just people know who I am.
Yeah, exactly. People know us.
It's like, hang on. I've gone from some randomer. I won't say randomer as such, but I've gone from somebody in the text chat who would just send messages and be an idiot, to now doing it with a camera on them, being an idiot. And all of a sudden people now know who I am and know what I look like and know who I'm about. And for some reason, tea is now my thing.
Tea.
I mean, I'm happy with that. That's fine. But yes, tea seems to be my thing. To the point where now, this is how crazy it's got. Samaritans actively now, if I'm doing something for them, will usually reference the fact that will he be drinking tea on his streams? And stuff like that. Antstream are the same. Antstream generally mention tea when I go live, and just stuff like that. The fact that
if the vitamin people want to support me, you know.
Yes, you did. We were walking up. We were passing each other. And I think you recognised me, didn't you, Emperix? And I went, and you went, Emperix. I'm like, ah! It's just like zombie workshop. Lucan. It's a Grassomaniac, and he came up to me and just shook my hand. I didn't even know he was there. He walked up to me. Jason bloody Bradbury walked up to me in an arcade club. I mean, that's because we've been having dinner with me and Decadiva having dinner, and then him with Bex and Kwang and Jim Bagley came up and we were chatting with Bex, and I think Jason Bradbury was like, "Who was that?" And then Bex went, "It's Grasomaniac." But then the next thing, Jason Bradbury comes up to me, taps me on the shoulder, and goes, "You're Grassomaniac," and I'm like, "What do I do? I don't know what to react to this. This is somebody I've watched for the best part of 30 years and really look up to as a presenter, and he knows who I am." Shook his hand. Yeah, he was lovely. It was Jason. I unfortunately didn't get to talk to him too much that event because it's just too busy, too many people.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was lovely and great. It's just, yeah, I'm not used to it. Oh dear.
I think we're slowly getting used to it, though. Slowly.
Slowly, very slowly. I
It,
mean, we are normal people at the end. Well, we're people at the end of the day.
yeah.
For other people to know us, yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
It's just another thing. Just going from supporting charities, just donating, and people's streets, to now actually streaming for those charities and supporting those charities is just amazing.
Oh, can someone drop Grasso's Tiltify thingy in the
I'll
chat
do it.
too? Oh, thank you.
Because I am a complete shill, and I have these things lined up. So
Thank
yes,
you.
that is the link.
Thank you very
That is the
much.
link. What I'm doing next weekend, because I am absolute lunatic, and I am doing a 24-hour stream, or for as part of Game Blast for the wonderful special effect. I have the mug here. I have the mug here. There you are. I can spin it round, spin it round. And it's even got a special effect logo on the bottom. Look. Like so. And yes, I'm part of Team Sega, so I'm playing Sega games I've never played before. There'll be forfeits. I'm going to be eating sour sweets, which I've already looks like I've got 2 to eat already. The stream hasn't even started yet, and 2 have been redeemed. I'll be doing squats. If you want to donate 10 quid, I'll do 10 squats. A spoon of Marmite. No, I'm saying it's because we were going to do a jar, and Becky Pogs, who works for the NHS, went, "Grasso, you'll kill yourself." Maybe not kill myself, but I think I will probably end up in hospital. Apparently, the salt content of a whole jar is very, very, very high. So that's not happening. Yeah. I've got a onesie to wear if I hit 200 quid before the end of the stream, or if I do it, I'll do it another stream. But yeah, as soon as I hit 200 quid, there's onesies going on. Stretch goal, 200 quid will be a tablespoon of Marmite, not a jar. 250 play a trombone shop in a future stream, and I've had the one because we run about it on Thursday. 500 quid. Dyed a beard blue.
Let's get to 500. Come on! Woo!
Let's hit £500. Come on. Let's not sing that song ever again.
I think that moves it swiftly on. So, a week tomorrow, me and Antius are going to see the Rocky Horror Show. Can't wait!
Lightning!
Yeah. And
One thing I've always wanted to do, actually, and get dressed up for it as well. I'm not brave enough at the moment. It's law. You've got to dress up. You've got to dress up for Rocky Horror Picture. It's here. I think we all know what Tara's going as.
come on.
Yeah, maybe that needs slackening, Tara. We're about to see. I think we're about to see a live. Oh, she's done it. I was getting a bit worried we might be seeing a live. So, is it possible to choke yourself? Oh, she has to take the hat off, everybody. She's taking the hat off. What? Are you asking? No. No, I'm not asking for it. Ah, look at that. Awesome. That's great. I'll wait till you get that down. Hasn't Teus tried his on yet? Stay. Hasn't Teus tried his on yet?
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think he will do it on here either.
I want him to do it on stream. I just want him to try it on. You're going as the old professor in a wheelchair.
No, he's not.
You know what? You know one thing. Even though I'll be perfectly honest, I know of Rocky Horror Picture Show and I know a couple of the songs, but I don't know it. I think I've seen it once, and I do, so I know of it. But one thing I did notice, even back then, was how diverse the cast is. Really, I think that's why it so resonates with a lot of people in these communities, because such a diverse cast in there. I know really wide range of people of all shapes and sizes, and genders, and sexuality, and things like that. And it is wonderful. I mean, Tim Curry looks great in that film. Very, very, very young, very pretty Tim Curry, and things like that. But yeah, it's something I'd like to go and see live myself, and I would have to get dressed up. But I don't know if I'm brave enough.
Who would you be?
I don't know. I'm not really. See, I can say I've seen it, but I couldn't name you a character. I'm terrible. I know Meatloaf's in it. I know Tim Curry's in it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know who I'd go as.
Rocky Horror.
Rocky Horror and running are the only excuses you have to wear tights in public. Well, I do run. I mean, I just wear cycling shorts.
I don't know if you noticed, but I am wearing the fishnets right now.
A riffraff. Are you?
Yeah, I think you would make a good riffraff.
I'm just looking now. Oh yeah, Richard O'Brien.
Google.
I think I would as
Horror
well. I quite like. I'm joking with you. I quite like that outfit anyway. You know what? Has Robotron based his look on that? It does look a bit Robotron-y, doesn't it? Die. Tell you what, there's a picture of Richard O'Brien there. How old is that picture? He looks great. 2016 there. I always remember Richard O'Brien from Crystal Maze.
Yeah, same.
That was my introduction to him.
No.
I'm fairly sure. Did he write Rocky Horror, or did he just make his name for it? Oops, can never remember if he wrote it or he just starred in it.
No,
He co-wrote it. Ah.
I am really into the Rocky Horror Show because of the music, and weirdly enough, my favourite song is not the Time Warp. Everyone knows it.
I don't think it is anybody's favourite. It's just the one that was a big hit. I mean,
let's do the Time Warp again. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like my favourite album. I don't know if you can see it behind me. I know you can't. The Legos in front of it. I mean, my favourite album is Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. And of course, the one that everybody knows is "And That Will Be Forever Autumn." But my favourite is actually "The Eve of the War," and which is the chances of anything coming from Mars are a million to one. He said,
"Yeah,
brilliant album." Aged. I think it's actually no, it hasn't aged very well because the synths on it sound really dated. But I still love it. And then they tried to do the new generation in like 2010, and they had Liam Neeson, and Liam Neeson sounds great, but he's not Richard Burton. And also they tried to add dubstep to it. And it's like, why are you doing dubstep? Why are you adding dubstep to it? So no. Those two big cars. Ba ba ba. No, Nathaniel, no. That's great as well. And then, yeah, that doesn't sound... Yeah, they got... who they're doing the new generation? It was It's Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy in the original. I can't remember who the woman is singing it, but in the new one, it's I forgot her name, Joss Stone. And oh dear, doesn't work. It really doesn't work, in my opinion. Dubstep Time War.
Let's do the time warp again, but in a dubstep.
Maybe like that, maybe not. Could be worse. They could have made a film. Oh, friggin' hell! We don't discuss that film. To be fair, it's actually the best adaptation out of the three I've seen. Believe it or not, the Tom Cruise one, because I've seen the that BBC series. They released the BBC series, didn't they? Fairly recently, and it was period. It was based in the period. I was like, oh, brilliant! They're finally doing a big budget drama based in the period that War of the Worlds is set. Garbage. They changed the story too much. And I was like, why are you changing the story as much as you are? And yes, they did. They did. They ruined it. I mean, but yeah, it's quite funny that War of the Worlds has been adapted for film twice. And for some reason, they're both not set in the time War of the Worlds is. They're both set at the time the film was released. And I just don't understand. The reason why War of the Worlds is so cool to me, and the reason why it's actually quite a scary concept, is it's based in the late 1800s, early 1900s, late 1800s, early 20th century, where we couldn't even fly, let alone fly rockets to space. And then all of a sudden, this H.G. Wells is writing about aliens landing on Earth. So scary. It's one of my favourite books. I don't know if it's obvious. Is it coming across? It's have I read any of the 200 AD strip? No, but you have piqued my interest, Dennis, earlier. Victorian era, that's right, in taste. Yeah, it's late 1800s, it's late 19th, early 20th century. Is War of the Worlds. I mean, Thunderchild, I forgot what it's ironclad. It rams one of the things. So good, so good. Yeah, no, if anybody hasn't heard War of the Worlds by Jeff Wayne, go and do yourself a favour, and then read the book by H.G. Wells. Actually, read the book first and then listen. But do whatever you want. Is it? Oh, right. Thank you. How have I never heard of this? I'm going to highlight that. I'm fascinated now. What would you say is your favourite album, Tara?
It's hard because I don't have a favourite album. I always gravitate to a single song. And then, probably because of me being a ex-radio DJ, I like to chop and change. I don't know. Favorite album.
You don't have to have a favourite album. I think I do know people that don't have an album. Some people don't have a favourite song. But I get it.
Yeah. I mean, the one person that I gravitate to, that me and Dennis talked about, is John Gom, because his music is so different, and actually meeting the person who plays it is nice, and also gravitate into musical comedy and stuff like Bill Bailey and Tim Minchin and stuff.
Tim Minchin's good. Bill Bailey's good as well.
Yeah, he's great. But no, it's yeah. So I would have to say definitely John Gom. If you guys haven't
never heard of it.
You should try. My favourite song out of his that started it all off for me is Passion Flower.
Is it John G-O-M-M?
Yep, it is.
Oh, it's from Leeds. It's from Leeds, apparently. Leeds! I've never heard of him.
He is amazing. He is so good, and yeah. I'm gone.
Sort of like acoustic music, I'd say, looking, because he's playing an acoustic guitar in that picture I'm looking at.
Yeah, he does.
I say he had lessons. No way, he had lessons with him growing up. Oh, it's so cool.
I remember you
that's
telling
brilliant.
me that on our podcast. But yeah, he's really nice as well. Like I said, I've met him, and he's even stood on his foot. Leads. Ah, hey, Games Guru.
Hello, Games
Hiya.
Guru.
My nose. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this room, but my nose is so itchy. Isn't Leeds the only town in Yorkshire with a football team?
No. No. No.
No?
Huddersfield. Although I don't like Huddersfield.
Hope you are. Yes,
Harrogate.
I am.
I
Yes.
support Harrogate Town. They've got a football team. They're in League Two. They're in a relegation fight.
Surprise? What surprise?
This is a nice surprise. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is a Tara Lou podcast. Apparently. Or Taramaniac. I don't think that works. You know when you said you weren't sure? I've just seen the stream title now. It looks great. Fine. I like it.
Okay.
And Sheffield, of course, yeah, Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United.
You know, Luke and Stones also. Yes. Ah, look at all those. See it over that way. All the lovely. Yeah. I have contacted Lucan. And soon.
Lucan would be a good guest.
I know.
We like the Lucan on here.
He hasn't accepted, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway.
He will. He's busy. The only thing with Lucan is he doesn't like to do things on the weekend. I think him and Nara don't tend to do things on the weekend.
I know, that's why I've been trying to change it up a bit, changing the time so we can actually talk more and not. Oh no, it's tea time. We must go and have something to eat. I have to take my medication round then, so I get tired. But I'm more lively now around this time. So yes, yeah.
It's a good time. I think this is quite a nice time because, I mean, let's face it. On Sundays, actually Sundays tend to be my exercise day, so I'm running or hiking. But this time of day, I think it's quite nice. Most people do tend to just chill and relax on a Sunday afternoon. So having the podcast at this time, it does make sense. I think it's a nice time to have it because we just chill, could have a chat, not really under any pressure for anything else.
Yeah.
You're always overtired. Do you know what? Yeah, by the way, Tara's going to tell me off here. Guess what time I woke up this morning? Admittedly, my neighbours didn't help me. 8:45.
Okay. And?
Went to bed at 2:30. You normally tell me off for not sleeping enough.
It's fine. You sleeps when you sleeps and stuff. I got up, had medication, and then I think I went to bed again and didn't get up until around about, I don't know, 10:30.
Oh, thank you, Games Guru. Really appreciate that. I'm loving it. I'm just having fun. I'm just enjoying. We've sort of discussed a little bit of what we've been up to today, and we've just discussed how much I'm enjoying it and how much fun it's been. And people seem to like what I'm doing, which is something I'm not used to feeling.
But now you are feeling it, and you want more. You were hungry to grow and become the best. Or whatever.
Tea streamer. I am the best tea streamer. I want to be the best tea streamer.
I want to be adequate. I want to be the most adequate Pokemon streamer there is.
Adequate's not enough. I need to be the best tea streamer.
I want to be
rule the world.
just adequate. Like no one ever was. To catch one is my real test. To train it is my cause. I travel across the land, searching far and wide. And I'll stop.
Pokemon, gotta catch them all. I'm trolling Tara. I know it doesn't go like that. I'm just trolling Tara. By the way, I didn't say what my favourite song is.
Yes.
People ask me. My favourite song is one you wouldn't expect, because you know me well enough now, Tara. What would you say my taste? My taste in music's quite diverse normally, but you know me. I'm normally like a rock and metal fan, aren't I? You'd probably say I totally gravitate.
I love that. I'm taking that line. Gotta podcast them all.
Oh,
Podchaos.
Gotta cast them all. Podchaos. Yeah, there you go. Got to podcast them all. There you go.
Oh yeah. Someone write that down for me.
She is actually trying to podcast pretty much every streamer that we know. So she's actually podcasting them all. I mean, she needs to get an Ultra Ball for some of the bigger name streamers, but she has had some big name streamers on this channel. I mean, she's had me, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody called Kim Justice, never heard of her. Trista Bites, never heard of her. Who else have you had that's a pretty big name on here? You've had Retrobel. Was it Retrobel you had?
No.
Was it Retrobel? No, it wasn't Retrobel. It was Retrofaith. Was it No. Tamaracade.
Yeah, Tamaracade.
See? Yeah, see, look, I've ruined my joke because I've actually forgotten who it was.
A masterable material, personally.
Masterable material, apparently.
Didn't you come asking me, though? Well, yeah, I still can't believe how many people I've had on the podcast. And there's quite a few coming up next month as well. I'm not going to be doing any podcast next Sunday due to Grasso probably going to try and rest, and Neko Diva doing her stream as well.
Yeah, Neko Diva, she's not here at the moment, but I think we should have a little shout out for Neko Diva.
Yes, please do.
It's the first ever charity stream. So I think people need to go and give her a follow and get her to 150.
Yes, please.
She's very close to
Please
150. And it's the first ever charity stream, and I'm really proud of her for doing it. She's great. It's quite funny I've now started supporting Neko Diva, by the way. So you supported me, I've started pushing Neko Diva. Even though Neko Diva's been streaming for a long time.
One sec.
Thank you, Game Scurry. Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, if you do hit my biggest stretch goal, it doesn't mean I have to have a blue beard. So I'm not sure it's a great idea. But yeah, 24 hours. I think I've been wanting to... Oh. Is it still playing?
It's gone now. It's fine.
Oh, right, I've just realised. I can't see the stream, yeah.
Thank you so much for doing the shout out for Neko. So yeah, I have been in contact with a few different people as well. Do you need to go and get some more drinky poo?
Yeah, the other thing with this is Samaritans. I love yous. I mean, I don't know what I've done to this. It starts to drop to bits. The colour stuff's coming off it. But I love yous. Your tipper cup's not big enough.
Yeah, go get yourself some drinky poo.
Do charity streams for wonderful charities, and they start sending you gifts and things and freebies and T-shirts in the post.
Hey, Taz. But yeah, he's gone. Hello, Doom Chair. How are you today? Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah. Oh, and he's back. Yay.
Yeah, the Doom Chair will just respond by going, you know, it's demonic. I can't do the John Romero thing. If anybody knows the ending to Doom 2, where you fight the Icon of Sin, where it's actually John Romero reverse going, to defeat me, to beat the game, you must defeat me, John Romero, who I got to meet at OLL, not OLL, Play Expo, and he was a very nice man, and he talked to me about pin badges. He talked to me about pin badges for an extensive amount of time. It was very nice. And I was not expecting to have a conversation with John Romero about pin badges.
You know what I've discovered about doing these podcasts and stuff? At the end of the day, they're still human. just like us.
Oh yeah, I know. We need to forget.
Yeah.
We need to remember that. I pretty much Games Guru. I've just got one overlay to do. I've got one game to purchase, and then I'm all set. Yeah, I'm free. Everything's installed apart from one thing. So I'll need to do some final tweaking maybe Wednesday. But yeah, I'm pretty. Oh, I need to buy some stuff like bananas with mustard. I need to buy some bananas because I think bananas with mustard will be happening. I also need to. Basically, I've got lots of energy snacks, so lots of apples and things like that. Because
Bushel of
yes,
apples.
I do like apples. Talking hair care routines, beard care. I mean, yeah, I can't really talk about hair up here. I mean, I haven't gelled it, which is why. But yeah, beard care. Beard care routines very much is a thing now in my world. I wasn't. Do you know what? I wasn't sure if I should keep it. I remember putting the poll up. But it's grown it's just grown the last couple of weeks in a certain way, and I now really like it. I like how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start brushing it though, because it's just grown. It's actually started shape. Even though it shapes naturally now.
Yeah.
Like that. I do trim it down the sides. To shorten it and trim my neck. But yeah. So yeah, I love the beard. I wasn't sure, but I only did it. I actually grew it out for December for the Samaritans thing, and I just want to keep it. I love it.
No. So, we were talking about your favourite song, and
Yes, we were.
I still can't think. Go on.
It is actually Unfinished Symphony by Massive Attack. You've probably heard it. It's just the way it builds, and then and she's walking down the street in the video, and it's just a beautiful song. And the lyrics in it speak to me, and the whole arrangement, the whole atmosphere of the song, there's just something about it that just speaks to me on a level, and it's just a beautiful song. I mean, I like Massive Attack anyway. Mezzanine is one of my favourite albums, which is quite funny because I say I'm a huge rock. I'd still say I'm mostly rock and metal. I mean, I'm a massive Muse fanboy. I've been to see Muse about 20 times. I've seen them again in June at the Milton Keynes Bowl.
Cool.
And I've seen them pretty much from the beginning. But then I like stuff like Massive Attack and even some pop music. I quite like some pop music as well. Milk and beans. Milk and beans. Milk and beans.
Milk and beans.
Milk and beans.
Please explain him.
I need contextual reference then, Perix.
Yes.
Oh!
Milton Keynes. Got it? I've never heard of that.
It'll be bloody Cockney rhyming slang, won't it? Milk and beans, milk and beans. I can't do a southern accent, can I just point out?
Neither can I, but I don't know. I don't have an accent. Everyone says I do not have an accent.
Hey?
I don't have an accent. No, I don't.
You've got an accent.
Everyone says I don't. I don't have it.
You've got an accent.
Yeah. Well, tell me what my accent is.
It's a slightly Welsh accent. When you get aerated, you go very Welsh.
I don't. I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
I can't hear it. You did it then.
Well, why don't I have a German twang then? Because that's part German.
There is a little bit of that in your accent as well. I mean, having spoken to your mum, yeah, I've met a mum, and yeah, I can see the German. You've sort of got a British, Welsh, German. You're a bit like Game Mistress, but your accent's not as heavy as hers. Because Game Mistress accent is all over the place. In a good way, by the way. In a good way. I love her accent.
Yes, he's met my mum. She's lovely.
I've been to her mum's house. I don't know where I'm going with this. I need to stop.
He's also met Felix.
I have met Felix. He tried to eat my shoe.
Naughty doggo.
He's a lovely doggo though. He's a lovely doggo.
He's crazy.
British and Welsh, Belsh.
Belsh and Belsh.
I'm not going there, Dennis. I'm not going. I'm not going.
I
there.
was there. I was there.
I'm telling you were there, Tara. Yeah,
we went and walked Felix, who was naughty.
It is
Welsh
actually.
or
I've just
British?
realised.
So
Yeah.
English and Welsh.
I'm thinking just more like a neutral. Maybe. I say. Don't pull that face. You've got like definitely a bit of Welsh. I could not put down what county of the UK you were from at all, actually. But I would say you're definitely a little bit of Welsh and a bit of German. But I could not put down your I couldn't pinpoint where you were from fully.
Kann ich haben die bezahlen bitte? Sorry, that's all I know.
Eine helles bitte. Du hast.
Du hast mich?
Du hast. No, I don't actually.
I was asking for milk. Any milk would suffice, apart from soy milk.
Eine Oten Lechen bitte.
9.
9.
9.
I'm asking you for oat milk, and you just said 9.
9. Ich habe nicht that thing.
This is the worst restaurant I've ever been to.
I'm not a restaurant. 9. 9.
I saw that bit.
Is it?
No. On,
No. 9 is no. You know.
Which album is it before Sonner started? Which album is it with Sonner on by Rammstein? It goes Ein, 9, 4, 6, and it goes 9. And I'm like, love that.
That is Here Comes the Sun. I mean, Sonner.
Here comes the sun.
Yes, to heaven,
I do like. I have to say though, he is a.
Hey, Gazzy Kitman! Someone do a shout out for Gaz, please. He is going to be on next week's podcast, which I can't wait for.
Ooh.
That'll be a very, very interesting one, in my opinion.
It will be. It will be good. I think that will be a good podcast.
Yeah.
You have to discuss classic Sega games with him.
Sure.
And
Remind me when you're in chat.
And Battletoads. What day is that?
Sunday. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday? I thought you were
Not
having a break
next Sunday. Not next Sunday, but the Sunday after.
It's a good thing I'm here, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Or I'll get it all mixed up. Next week's,
yeah.
not next week.
A week on Sunday.
Hey,
Bear!
Hi!
Hello, Bear! Oh, Bear. Really is a bear. I've seen that dog.
See? So cute.
Hey, Beer. Yeah, have we had a shout out for Gaz? We haven't had a shout out for Gaz, have we?
No.
It'll either be where he gets raided by Kim Justice, raided by Robotron, or the one where he defeats the time tunnel in Battletoads. Let's see which one. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know which one it'll be.
Oh, Sonic!
Oh, it's Sonic, is it?
Yes, Sonic. Oh, he's flying! Sonic is flying!
That's the clip I've not seen then. Well, I'm using my little cube. These are great. If you ever need something, if you ever have a little, I don't have it, but if you ever have a little bit of social anxiety, these are great little things to just use and just take your mind.
I know. That's what I thought. I'm so sorry. It's not.
Oh, Sonic
next
2.
Weekend,
It's Sonic. It's Sonic 2. Yeah, Gaz Kitman's actually pretty good at Sonic 2 on the. It's a Master System version, isn't it? Yeah, someone else could be bad. Nice. There's a dark art of Perix. That glider's a total dark art. Oh, it's the Master System version. Yeah, I had it for the Game Gear. I think I said before the Game Gear was my first ever console. I'm actually, when I go to Japan, we had a discussion about this last night. I'm actually going to keep an eye out for one to bring back with me to have back there, because they have a lot of special editions available in Japan, and I always regret. Well, mine died, but it probably just needed recapping, and not knowing at the time how to fix it, I probably just threw it out, which was still a big regret of mine. And I'm now rebuying all the consoles I've owned. I mean, as you've seen, I'll show it again though. My prized possession. The prized possession.
I want to
You can't touch it. You cannot touch it because you know what happens. But yes, it's my prized possession. I love this, now, especially now it's being recased. It's like new with a tribute to somebody on it, on the front of it. As soon as she released some news, I thought, yes, we're going to have to put that on there, and because I know she's a huge Dreamcast fan as well, and of course she works for them. Yeah, so this is. So I'm very slowly buying back the consoles I used to own when I was younger. So that's the first one. I've also, as you've seen, I need to find the case for this. I want to recase it, but I've got the PlayStation here. I've got the classic PlayStation. This is 20 quid. Play Expo, 20 quid, with a DualShock. I've seen them go for like £100 somewhere. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, it's lovely colour as well. But yeah, I want to get a nice translucent case for this, but I can't find one. So I'm just going to buy all my old consoles back and put translucent case on. But that is gorgeous, that tower. But this is good. Look, does anybody want some flappage? You ready for some flappage? Is everybody ready? You want some distilled flappage? Oof. Tell you what. Was that as good for you as it was for me?
Yes. I want to do it. I want to touch them. Oh, touching.
Yeah, so I'm very slowly buying back my old consoles.
Yeah.
I need to get some games for that, because I do fancy a PlayStation stream at some point. Just go through like some games. So yeah, I need to pick up some old games for it. Throw some Surface.
Toss.
Look! I'm sorry. I've showed the insides of a PlayStation on stream. And if that means we're getting cancelled, we're getting cancelled. People need
It's
to...
my stream, so it's fine.
Well, yeah, I don't care if you get taken down. No, I don't mean that. Everybody goes and unfollows Grassom. But yeah, you need to repay your launch Dreamcast. Really? Oh, Empirix, that is really cool. You have to post updates of that. I'm really interested. So again, I am a huge Dreamcast fanboy. I think it's a vastly underrated console. Looks great. Some brilliant games for it. Still got my favourite. Oh, take care of me, gamer.
Bye. Thank you for dropping by.
Which version of PS1 is that, Empirix? Good question, actually. Good question.
Dreamcast is not underrated? I don't know these thingies.
I think it is Empirix. I think it's just because of the PlayStation 2. It is a... It's an SCPH 7502. I think it's quite an early one. Yeah, put that up there. So people can read that.
I can't. It's all blurry. There stay. There it is.
We can do it. We can do it out of focus. That's the version it is. I am showing you the back, so yes. But it's honestly 25 quid. And it works. It does work. I was very surprised because I've seen these go for a lot more money. And it's the shape you want. I'm sorry, this is the shape I had when I was a kid. But it's the shape I want. But yeah, this is still one of my favourite consoles as well. The Dreamcast is my favourite. But this is one of my favourites. Because I had some really happy memories. Go to a friend's house playing Red Alert on the link cable. Which, by the way, Red Alert... So rubbish on the PlayStation, but with friends it's great. It was the slowest game. Honestly, on the PC, rapid. On the PlayStation, so slow. Such a slow port. It looks like it has had something done to it. Cause I noticed one of the feet. I think they've had the feet off because there's a scratch around one of the feet on the back of this. Just looking at it now. But it is in condition. But I do want to get the... do want to get it on a translucent, like I said, in a translucent case, but they're actually quite hard to find for the PlayStation for some reason. You still have your original... Really? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, is it a later model? The back. Oh, the back. There you go. That's the back of it. Is this breaking terms of service?
Don't know. I'm not
No
sure.
RCA. No, sorry, Perix. I misunderstood you. Parallel. It's actually, you know what? I've just realised it's missing a thing on the back, actually. But yeah, it still has a parallel port. So yeah, so I'm going to have to find a way to connect it to TV because I just realised. Good old parallel port. And it's got a serial out and the AV multi-out as well. But yeah, yes, very nice condition. It does work. I was very happy with it. Well, as soon as I saw it with a dual shot for the price at Play Expo, I was like, yeah, that's going to have to get picked up, isn't it? If at Play Expo, if you knew where to look, there were some good things. Some things were really expensive, like Amigas, but there were some good things if you knew where to look and get the right price for. But yeah, I'm quite pleased to pick it up. We'll put that back. See, that's another thing with streaming. People actually now get in touch with me to send me keys. I've had two people. I know on Tasters as well, but I've had two people get in touch and say, "Hey, we've got this game. Do you want a key and you want to review it on stream?" I'm like, "Yeah." And it tends to be indie developers, which I'm quite pleased with. So I like indie games anyway. So I do like playing.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
You got a nifty character that allows you to play NTSC game. Oh, that's so cool. I think one of my old PlayStation could do that. It's not fair. What's wrong, Tara? What's not fair?
No one ever approaches me. Probably because I'm primarily a Pokemon streamer.
You just need to go to Nintendo and go, "Hey, I'm a Pokemon streamer. I want a free copy." And they'll go, "Who is this? Stop talking to us. Restraining order."
Just no. I don't expect to get stuff like that, because only occasionally do I not play Pokemon. Like, I really need to get back into playing the rest of Pokemon.
Well, you said to us last
stuff,
night during Game Blast next week. There's a Pokemon event on, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Pokemon Go something or other.
Yeah, it's the big world tour thingy where they've only just gone to the US and Japan or something like that. Why can't they come to Britain? Seriously, they had a thing set up in Liverpool and then COVID happened and I can't do it and I was going to go there and I'm so upset and I'm going to go there.
I was going to go to that and you know what? 2 years afterwards, I got a refund.
I got a refund. I got a refund, like, the moment they said, yeah.
Oh, yeah, stop putting yourself down. You're a good streamer. Honestly, you're a good streamer.
Yes, you are a good streamer. You're probably better at streaming than me. So,
I mean, Tara, to help you out for Pokemon Go, I probably will play it in Japan.
Get me the stuff! I just need one thing at the event, really. But, yeah. I'm probably to catch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was at Liverpool.
I'm trying to get a stonefish. I want stonefish. Yes, it's a prehistoric fish called a relicanth.
Aha! That must have taken a long time to come up with that name. A relicanth. It's relic, isn't it? But it's old.
Yeah, or something like that. I might not be saying it properly, but no.
That joke fell flat. Yeah. When am I going to Japan? I'm going to Japan on the why do I not? I always forget. I should not forget. I actually fly to Japan on the 17th of April. OLL is on the 15th and 16th of April. So that weekend is going to be absolutely mental for me because not only will I be at this event talking to people and having a cool time, I then have to rush off Sunday afternoon to get to my friend's house in London, and then we fly. I think it's 9:30 Monday morning. We fly, and we're going on a 787.
You can sleep on the plane, apparently.
Me sleep? I don't sleep. My friend's going to hate me anyway because I'll be geeking out on that plane. I think I said before, I'll be geeking out on that plane because it's the new 787 and I love my plane. So my friend is just going to be sat there going, he's doing it again. He's doing it. The flight attendant will be going past and they're just going, I'm sorry for my friend. I'm sorry. I know he keeps asking questions. Just ignore him, okay? He's very excitable. He just likes flying. He just likes flying a lot. Might have sleep on a plane. We'll see, because 787s is meant to be quite comfortable. So if it's comfortable enough, I might get some sleep. But then we get to Japan for about 6 in the morning or something like that. So we can't check into where we're staying until 1 in the afternoon. So God knows what we're going to do. Because I think the idea is it'd be nice if we just get where we're staying and just crash. Nope.
You know what? You should try and find a capsule hotel and put your head down for a bit. Apparently they're really affordable. That's one thing.
Jesus
Even
Christ,
though...
Taz.
Yeah, Taz's shopping
just...
list. No.
I've only got a 2 suitcase limit and people are already asking me to bring stuff back. But actually, Taz, honestly, if you want something to bring it back, let me know.
Go
to a soap house.
house.
A love hotel. No. Necadine was asking me if I'm going to a maid bar. I'm like...
I want to go to a maid cafe.
A maid cafe, that's it. No, I'm too much of a prude.
I want to go.
You're only looking for some PC Engine games. Taz, I'll have a look for you. Send me what you want. Send me what you want. I'll see what I can do for you. Games Mistress has given me a list about this long. I'm not even joking. Do you know what I think? Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? Is maybe starting a Google Doc and sharing it with people and just going, right, if you want me to bring you something back, put it on here. I'll see what I can do. But yes, all I'll say is you need to pay me back straight away because my credit card's going to be...
It's fine. It's fine, Games Guru.
And I'm getting emails from the credit card company going, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please stop spending money on it.
All I've asked is if you see something that you think I'd like, oh my gosh, Tara would love that, get it. If you don't find something like that, then I don't know. Don't get me anything.
We're organising a spa day. Oh, I'd like a spa day. Tara knows how much I enjoy a spa day because we technically went to one. Yes. I do like a spa.
Mhm. Ooh,
I could have spent longer in there actually, to be honest. Yeah. Huh. Never mind. I was going to say something now, and it's just my brain's gone blank. It's obviously not important what I was going to say.
Nah. Well, I don't know why, but I'm really excited for you to go to Japan.
Well, I've only been trying to go for 3 years.
I know.
We were going to go in October 2020. Ooh, what happened? What happened that year? Ooh, what happened in October 2020? What happened in 2020? Yeah. So yeah, we're finally going. And yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, we're going in April because we want to see the blossoms, the cherry blossom trees, as they start blossoming. Land and find a spa when waiting to go to the hotel. It's an Airbnb we've got actually, Antaeus. Which reminds me, I need to get in touch with the person that owns it because I've sent them a message and they've not actually messaged me back. The payment's gone through, so I presume the booking's all right. But yeah, they've not got back to me. It looks like it's actually a house we've got in Tokyo. You should see it. It's a really nice house, like in the centre of Tokyo near the Sky Tree. And I've learnt no Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Nani?
Nani?
Arigato.
Don desu ka?
Ichi ni. That's 1 and 2. Asahi. Goku. Piccolo. Gohan. Dende. Mr. Popo. If anybody watches Dragon Ball, you should know what I'm listing off here. So nothing useful then. No, absolutely not. I need to get on that. Is it Duolingo or something?
Duolingo or something like that.
Yeah,
There's
Duolingo,
many things out there.
I am excited. Japan has been really high up here on the bucket list for quite some time, and I'm really excited to go in because I just want that culture shock. Because I just want to get off that plane I've been around the world. I've been to the US a few times. I've been to a lot of European countries: Germany, Spain, France, Portugal. I've been to Belgium and Holland. I've never been to Italy for some reason. I like Italy. I like Italian food, so I don't know why I've not been. But so I'm fairly well travelled. But I've never been. But everywhere I've been, even though some places don't speak English, there's still familiarity, and you can sort of muddle your way through. Whereas Japan, I'm just looking forward to getting off that plane and going, what do I do? And I'm kind of looking forward to that culture shock. I mean, maybe I won't be looking forward to the culture shock when I'm jet lagged and have not slept for 24 hours, but I am looking forward to that whole culture shock.
That'll be exciting. It'll be something different and something new.
Something completely new. I mean, I don't know how veganism is going to work for me yet.
I've heard it's really difficult.
It's difficult. Martha was saying, in fact, I need to DM her actually about that. She said she's going to send me some advice and send me some links and things.
Cool.
But
you might have to, yeah.
If I can be pescatarian is okay because I do like fish, but it's going to be difficult for me. But I am going to be as vegan as possible. I will be vegan to begin with, and if it gets too difficult, I might have to switch. But I want to see if I can be vegan for the whole trip.
Okay. Keep us posted.
I mean, I don't know how much I'll be posting on the socials. I think I will I've been so busy with socials, even over Christmas, I was still busy. So I probably will be. Probably will take quite a bit of a break from them.
Yeah.
I might post the odd thing, but I think I will take a break from all socials during the trip because I just want to get away from everything. That's the whole point.
I think it would be healthy to just go, take a rock load of photos, then when you're back, just dump them all.
Upload them, yeah. I agree. I mean, I know a lot of people do take social media breaks. I know Nika Hart does it, and other people like that. And I do think it's a good idea because you can be on it too much. I personally think I'm on Discord too much. I don't know if people have noticed that, but I do tend to use Discord probably a bit too much. And I am on a lot of servers all the time. It's like I don't not live on there. So I do wonder, it was cool to have a break. But but it's not just Japan I've got, and I'm very excited about this as well, Le Mans 24 Hours. It's the 100th running of it this year as well, which is why I had to go. Myself and two very good friends, we're actually sharing a house in France for the week. That's gonna be really cool. We've got a really nice house for it as well, so it's gonna be an awesome trip. We've got our tickets. The tickets sold out. The tickets went on sale in December, at the beginning of December. They sold out by mid-December. Wow. You literally cannot get a general admission ticket for Le Mans anymore. Wow. It's sold out. It normally doesn't sell out because it's such a special running of it. It's sold out. So, quite excited for that because I'm as you know, I'm a bit of a car nut. I like my cars. I'm not as into them as I used to be, but I do like racing, motor racing, and it's going to be the first one I've done since my uncle passed away. And he was the one that got me in. He's one of the reasons why I got into motor racing and I'm into cars and things that I am. So it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be very emotional, I think, for me as well, especially for somebody who does actually make it who wants to go. Jesus, I've said last night if she makes it as well, I'm going to be a wreck. I'm only going to be emotional as it is. If she makes it, I'm going to be an emotional wreck in a puddle somewhere.
It's okay to be emotional.
Yes, and whilst we're on the subject, it needs to stop being a taboo for men getting emotional.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly okay. It's a healthy thing to do. If you bottle it up, that's when it becomes bad, in my opinion.
Well, we're going down this road. If everyone's okay, we might as well keep going down this road. We're going down this road now. Yeah. Before Christmas, when 777 announced that whole thing he went through with that poor girl, I think I'd just been bottling up a lot of emotion with what's been going on with Marta and a few other things.
Yeah.
And I should have gone live that night, and I cracked massively. I've not cracked like that in a long time. And I think it was just a combination of a few things that were going on, and I think just reading that from 777 just tipped me over the edge. And that is why you should not bottle up your emotions, and that's why you should. It's okay to not be okay. One big thing the Samaritans always say: it's okay to not be okay, and it's such a shame it's a taboo for men, particularly, to not show them. And I don't know why. My dad's like it. My dad's a proper traditional coal mining Yorkshireman. He doesn't show his emotions, and if he sees me showing emotions, I can see him rolling his eyes. In fact, even now when I get emotional, I think of my dad. I can just picture my dad rolling his eyes at me. It's just the way it's. My mum always tells him off, because my mum's the other side. She will show emotion. She doesn't mind me showing me my emotion. But yeah, I think it's just the way that they're brought up, and hopefully I'm the first one in my family to break that chain and stop that. Because my granddad was the same. Don't show emotion. Don't show emotion. You're a man. You cannot show emotion, and it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong, in my opinion. We're all human. Why do male and females have to be treated with different mindset with showing things like that? It doesn't make sense to me.
It's like before when I was younger, I didn't show emotion, and I think they always said, "Oh, it's autistic thing. It's autistic thing. It's fine," and stuff. But when I was older, I realised no, it's just me bottling it up, like pushing it to one side. It's nothing type thing. I know I still do that to some extent, and it's a case.
I know you do. Okay. I can't do that. I'm terrible. Yeah, sorry, Tara. Carry on. I interrupted you.
Yeah, I've been trying, and I know I am trying. Antius would say, and this whole thing, it's like, yeah, I'm not great at it. I'm not good about talking about my emotions and stuff.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, if you can only talk about what you're comfortable, don't force yourself to discuss something if you're not comfortable with that sort of thing. It is a difficult subject. It is a difficult subject. That's why we did say before we went down this road, trigger warning.
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy subject.
No.
I am glad we are discussing it openly though, and anybody in the chat, if you, this is why. Yeah, that's why I've always said I know it's the same with you. It's the same with me. Look, our chats are safe spaces for people like that to open up. Look, I embrace the trolling. I make fun. I know I shout and scream at Golfy friends, and I shout and scream at Antaeus for winding me up and all this and that and the other, and Neko. But that's that side. That's the light-hearted, having a laugh side. If people want to come in and they want to open up and they're upset, I want to know. And if I want them to know, don't bottle it up with me. Let me know, please. And I'll look. If you're not having a good day, tell me, and I'll say, and I'll try and help you, and I'll try and show you sympathy and try and pick you up, because I want my streams mostly to be escapism. I know they can't always be, but I like my streams to be a bit of escapism, have a laugh. Yeah. So if people are having a bad day, come in and have a laugh. I mean, that Danish Diana, she apologised last night for having trauma dumping, and I'm like, do that. You can do that in my chat. I don't mind, because in a way I feel like I'm here for that, and that's why I support people like Samaritans. I will always support a charity like Samaritans for that reason. And Mind are another one, just for that reason, because mental health is very important, and people shouldn't be, as we said, shouldn't be bottling things up. They shouldn't be suffering in silence and things like that. But as Gaz has quite rightly put, it's awful at it. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. But then people start going on about sex dolphins and ruining it again for me.
I keep thinking of one song by Queen. Inside my heart is breaking, my makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on.
That was off key then.
Yes, bad Grasso.
Another curtain, another mindless cry inside the curtain of the pantomime. Yeah, I do like Show Must Go On. I mean, Queen are one of my favourite bands. My mum's a huge Queen fan, so I was exposed to Queen. I've just seen charts. I'm trying to. God. Oh, really? Oh, no, Sex Dolphin doesn't exist. Well, hey, Neko. I bet it's. Which one is it? Oh, is it Trombone Champ? Neko, I've got Project Diva open. I'm going to download it after the stream. Look, I've seen it's 20 quid on CD key, so I'm going to get it. Using Nante's link. Was it a Trombone Champ clip? Yes. Judging by your reaction, I'm going to say yes.
I got into chat mode.
If you're not following Neko Diva, anybody in the chat, go and follow her. She's great. Friend of the channel. Bill is. How long's this clip?
It's done now. It's done.
Oh, it's Old Lang Syne. Oh, the farty Old Lang Syne. Yeah, Queen are one of my favourite bands. I've been into them. Yeah, my mum was always into this. So I think they sort of have had quite a bit of an influence on my taste in music. They definitely are. I mean, I used to not like the 80s synthy stuff. I used to like the 70s. The 70s sort of harder rock style, but I actually now like the 80s synth stuff more than the 70s stuff. It's weird how my taste has changed as I've got older. And one of my favourite songs by them is Octi sung it on stream. Octavius King. They sung it on stream, and I was like, that resonated with me, and it resonates with them, and it's a hard life. And you actually listen to the lyrics, and you're like, yeah, they're a great band. Yeah, it was so funny. Was that? It was so funny. Was that Neko Diva? Yeah, I do. I love Queen. I don't know. It's just something about Brian May's guitar playing. I love the tone of his guitar. Just so unique.
Do you have a favourite Queen song?
I probably would say It's a Hard Life. Oh, actually, Death on Two Legs, tearing me apart. Do that, Death on Two Legs. Because it's such an angry song. It's written about their old manager that was siphoning money off them. And you just listen to the lyrics and you can tell how upset and hurt Freddie Mercury is with what this guy's done to them, because he spits the words out. You can see, you broke my heart and you preach, and he gets really angry with it. And you're just an overgrown schoolboy, let me tell you why. And it's just like, how angry is Freddie Mercury? I think that's why I quite like You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette, because she's so angry in that as well. And I mean, I like really heavy metal music where they're screaming and growling, but I quite like stuff like Death on Two Legs and You Ought to Know, where they're not screaming, but you can hear the venom and the rage in their vocal cords, and it's just like, it's not good because the subject they're singing about is not good because they've been wronged. But I like how they do it.
It's how they channel it. You know, it's just so powerful. Combine that with Freddie singing, and it works. I mean,
singing something like "Who Wants to Live Forever."
Yeah, I admit, I'm still going through my emo-ish phase. I have to admit, I don't know. I'd say that was one of my top 5 songs of Queen, but my favourite is Who Wants to Live Forever. It just, something about us, there's no
I can't go that high. Yeah, it's a great song. That's from, was it using Highlander?
I don't know, Me being
'Cause I know-
ignorant, I've only watched Highlander once, and I can't
Well, it's
really
got
remember it.
Well, Queen did. I think Queen did. I'm sure Queen. I don't know if was it just Princes of the Universe. They supplied the theme.
Mm.
The Princes of the Universe by Queen is the theme. Is a theme song for. It's a theme for Highlander.
Yeah.
Queen did Highlander. Did they actually
Highlander
score
and
Highlander?
Flash.
Yes, Flash.
Ooh.
The soundtrack to Flash
Flash.
is brilliant.
Ah.
He saved every one of us. Wow, 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 wow.
I thought this wasn't going to be a singing stream.
Yeah, but it's only bits of songs. I haven't practiced anything, so I won't be able to sing you a song in its entirety. Grasso, I'm not doing it. Don't push it. Don't push it. Don't push it. Grasso's alive. Actually, he doesn't scream it. He goes, Gordon's alive. He doesn't. Everyone thinks Brian Blessed screams that line. He actually doesn't. He just talks it. As the world's loudest motorbike goes past my house. Can you hear that?
No, I don't think I did.
World's loudest bloody motorbike. Wait, they're dead, that thing. Yeah, I do like Queen. Trying to think of other favourite bands. I mean, I'd Muse. I love Rush. Do you know Rush? Do you know the band Rush?
Yes, I know Rush.
I love Rush. I'm a relative newcomer. Highlander is just a 90-minute. I mean, that's why.
Swordplay added in. I don't mind.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Sounds good to me. But yeah, I love Rush. I'm a relative newcomer to them because it took me a long time to get used to Geddy Lee's voice because Geddy Lee's got a very unique voice and it's a bit hard to listen to sometimes. But then I just clicked out. Was it Signals? Because I quite like Signals. I like their 80s. See again, synthy. I'm getting really into synthy stuff. So 80s synthy Rush I like, but Moving Pictures. Moving Pictures is great. I love Rush. And they're really good musicians as well. I mean, I quite like a band.
One big music question I like to ask everyone then.
Oh, okay.
Is there a song which is sort of a guilty pleasure for you? Which you think, I shouldn't like this, but I love it! Type thing. I've got a few of them. If anyone wants bombshells. Sometimes it makes me cringe, some of the songs, but I understand now why I like them. So, go ahead. You go first.
I just can't get you out of my head. Seriously. By Kylie Minogue. I friggin' love that. It's an absolute banger.
Okay, there's one song that has been in my head for about a week now. So, I'm going to do an earworm for you guys. I really, really like you.
Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't like that song.
Really, 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 really like you.
Please stop.
What you do?
Please stop.
You know my. I'll keep going. Go on. You'll go. You'll go. You know my sword and pass.
You know what?
Go on.
Dennis Hillier is absolutely. Call Me Maybe is actually a decent song.
Call Me Maybe.
Yeah, I really, really like you. No.
I don't know it. Do you? Thanks, Star.
Aww.
Sorry, I don't.
What other guilty pleasure do I have? I quite like Toxic by Britney Spears. I also like Freaky. Oh, we got So I'm Cat Jam.
Toxic, I think.
It is. It's a great tune. A kiss on your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic.
Actually, yeah, I kind of like it. It's catchy.
Because I'll be perfectly honest, Britney Spears, I don't know if it's a hot take. I think Britney Spears is rubbish. I don't like the way she sings. I don't really like many of her songs. But then Toxic came out and I was like, who? Britney, where's this come from? This is brilliant. It's got loads of different genres mixed in. It's really catchy. Even the way she sings it sounds good. I'm like, okay, I'm vibing to this. I'm liking this. What about? I wouldn't say guilty pleasure. I quite like "Freak Like Me" by Sugar Babes. Let me lay it on the line. I love the freakiness inside. But it's because it samples Gary Newman.
Yeah.
It's a Gary Newman cover.
But okay, you know about
Yeah.
this one, Grasso. But other guys are gonna cringe. Hero, Enrique Iglesias.
Oh.
Give me your hero, baby. I can
not
get
here.
away the pain.
I'm not here.
I will stand by you forever. You will. Yeah, that one. I don't know why I like it. I just like it.
I can't stand it. but look, I've said I can't stand it. But look, if you like that song, you like that song, and it resonates
I don't
with
know.
you.
I don't
And
know
even
why I
though
like it.
Look,
Here's
you
what I
like
meant.
it. It's obviously something about it that resonates with you, and that's fine. I mean, I'm saying I can't stand it, but that doesn't mean you don't have to not like it, and you can enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, great. I can't stand it. But if you like it, it's one of your favourite songs.
I wouldn't
everyone's
say it's
different.
favourite. It's a guilty pleasure.
I'm also
I'm like,
kneeling
why?
on the
Why do
floor.
I like it? But yeah.
But do you know what? Actually, Tara, if
Go
I'm
on.
honest, what is a guilty pleasure? Why should
It's
you
something
feel
you
guilty?
feel guilty for liking.
You
Because I
shouldn't feel-
cringe.
No, in all honesty, nobody should feel guilty about liking any song.
Mhm.
You shouldn't feel guilty. If you like that song, you like that song. You shouldn't feel guilty about liking that song, because obviously there's something about a song that resonates with you and it's something that you like. So you shouldn't feel guilty about it. But I guess it's because, unfortunately, we still seem to be in this sort of narrow-minded world where people are like, ooh, you listen to Metallica. Why are you now listening to Britney Spears? I'm like, because
Love
I like
Metallica.
Enter Sandman by Metallica and I like Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yeah. It's like me going back to the
People
thing
are diverse.
where I like different genres. I like different things, and I was born in the late 80s. In fact, there was only around about 2 months left of the 80s when I was born. But I still count myself as
Scooter, didn't
80s. 80s, and goths love Scooter for some reason. Scooter!
Good morning! Stay up! I prefer Moped. Moped's better.
You're only 80s on paper, Tara. Yeah, I is an 80s baby! But I grew up in the 90s, and I like... Okay, I'm gonna say I like Boyzone! I like Boyzone, I like Steps, I like... all of those really cheesy, crappy bands that I would probably hate now. But yeah, I grew up.
I remember really
S Club
disliking
7. I love S Club 7.
I'll be honest,
not
those... Look, if you enjoy those bands, that's fine. I mean, I'll say it again. I don't like them at all, but
Yeah.
that's me. And if
I don't
just 'cause I
think that
don't-
your the demographic, they were aimed at young, impressionable girls and stuff, and I understand why.
Yeah,
yeah.
I never got the whole boy band or
But-
girl band thing for that matter. Actually,
But
really.
I still, when I was younger, loved my metal. I loved my metal, me. And rock. Classic
He's
rock.
17.
He's 70, yes! 5 Steps, S Club, yes! But also Meatloaf, Queen, Metallica. Really decent stuff. When we were young, my dad used to drive to Germany, and he'd listen to music to stay awake. And I remember listening to Born to Be Wild, Born to Be Wild, and stuff.
Down. You know who I really started to like more of their music, and I really should have got more into their music. Elton John.
Oh, I love Elton John.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Reginald White.
Reginald what? Yeah, good. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road is one of the best albums. Such a good album.
Yeah, the one song that I go to when it comes to Elton John is your song.
Mm. It's a little bit funny. This feeling inside. I can't remember the rest of it. The original boy bands were probably the vocal groups. Dennis Hillier, that's quite correct. And actually, the Monkees, talk about manufactured music now, the Monkees were a manufactured band. They were put together. Do you know who else is a manufactured band? Sex Pistols. They were actually thrown together by, I forgot his name. But they're technically, the Sex Pistols are a boy band. Technically. They were, obviously singing about God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen! Do you know what? I prefer the Clash. Don't like the Sex Pistols that much. I really like the Clash from that era. But no, not massive. But yeah, Malcolm McLaren, that's it. The Monkees broke away too, which was cool. I mean, technically, you could probably say the Beach Boys were sort of a boy band. I mean, Beach Boys are brilliant as well. Still was good music back then.
I love The Who! Oh,
yeah, The Who.
Here's a little story. I won a competition. And I got 2 tickets to see The Who. But then COVID struck and they cancelled all their tours.
Oh, what a shame. I'd love to go see them live.
Yeah. So, and I was telling Antius, you have to go with my dad. Dad loves The Who. Go with him.
Oh, yeah.
And Dad was going to drive them in his MG all the way there. I think it was in Liverpool.
No. Well, if your dad ever wants to go again, hit me up. I'll drive him there in the MG.
I don't think he'll let you.
I'm a better driver than Antaeus.
Well, Antaeus couldn't drive that far now.
I'm only joking. I don't even know if I am or not anyway.
But yeah,
I'm certainly not in racing games. If you want to crash quite frequently. Yeah, talking of streaming, did you know it's my year stream anniversary soon?
This year. But yeah, I just.
Who take that?
Take that or farewell tour this year. Are you talking about Take That, Taz, or The Who? Yeah.
The Who. I have to. Can't afford it. I might have to go and see a date of there because that'd be something pretty special. Yeah. But yes, it's my stream anniversary soon.
I know.
I just realised. I don't know what I'm doing for it. In fact, actually, the weekend when it is my stream anniversary, I'm not available, which is actually the first weekend in March. I'm not available, so it'll have to be the weekend after. But I have not decided what I'm doing. First time I played in Scotland in like 20. Really, Taz? Oh, that's so cool. But your year stream anniversary, Poggers.
There, I've done that.
I cannot think of that word without seeing Robotron now. Just slamming. Was it a giraffe or something? I'd have said. He just literally swung it around and slammed it on the stage.
Don't remind me. I'll start losing my mind again.
You had an existential crisis, didn't you, during that? I loved it. I was going to say hello to him.
I was really enjoying it, but I was just so tired and drained, and I was like.
I want to say hello to him, but it was getting a bit late.
Slammed on stage, ripped it in half.
Ripped it in half. Yeah, there were some rowdy people that were trying to get his attention. There was somebody getting a picture with him, and I was literally going to go, "Hey, John, really good to meet you at last. I've chatted with you a few times, and I'm Grassomaniac, blah blah." I'll get a picture and I'll just say, "Love what you do." But they were getting too rowdy, and I think he was drunk, and I was like, So it's a shame. I would have liked to say hello. He's a lovely bloke. He's a lovely bloke.
I have.
You just wouldn't see it when you see him get on stage. You would not expect it.
But yeah, I've contacted John's media person, so but I know he's busy right now, and I also talked to him in one of his streams and stuff. So yeah, but no, I'm not gonna be like I want him now type thing because I've got quite a few people lined up. So
I think he'll be a good guest for Robotron.
It would be lovely. I'd be so nervous having him here. I'd be like.
Oh wait, do you want some happy news?
What?
Sammy Yorkshire's bunny's healthy again.
Yay!
Sammy Yorkshire's bunny I know Sammy Yorkshire's bunny's wasn't feeling well. She's gonna be 13. She's gonna be the oldest rabbit. She's gonna be the oldest rabbit in in the UK
Wow.
at this rate. Yeah.
Blimey, 13.
Aww.
That is old. That's old, Bun.
Yeah.
You're shorter than me.
Git flu,
who I
git
was
flu, as he
too.
keeps calling it.
It's tiny. All this...
Oh, John, he's really he's shorter than me. He's shorter. I'd say he's about 5 foot. He's 5'7".
Well,
not-
then
he's-
he would still
he's
be
not-
taller than me, because most people are. I'm 5'2".
No,
I've been when I was doing my weight management thingy, they had to measure me, and then they weighed me, and I am still obese. So yeah, Tara is small. I is small, but chunky.
Just so long as I didn't use BM bloody I. You know my thoughts on BMI.
They did.
And
that's why I'm not going there anymore.
Why are they using BMI?
I don't know. That's why I'm not going. I'm like,
Right,
seriously?
I'll tell you a
Go
little tale. We'll have a little. No, it's not a massive trigger warning because nothing bad happened. But when I was in my mid-20s, I was 20 stone, so I was really obese. Didn't exercise, ate like a pig. I ate like a pig now, but I exercised. So I started losing weight, and I had to start seeing a dietitian at the local GP. She was great. We actually became friends. She was wonderful, and I started getting really fit, and I lost loads of weight, and I got myself down to like 13 stone, and I was struggling to lose weight, and to the point where I was weighing myself in the scales at the gym I was using at the time, and I got myself to a BMI of 29. And it still says I was massively overweight because it was saying because you're 5'9", but you all this and the other. Your BMI is massive, but honestly at the time I was barely any fat. I barely had any fat on me. At the time I just needed to tone, and I was struggling to get it down, really fighting and almost starving myself in some cases. And a dietitian weighed me, and I'd lost like half a stone, and she said. And I just went on about, my BMI is still like 29. And she literally looked at me and just went, stop. And I said, what? I said, stop using BMI. I said, you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Because you are struggling to lose weight. You actually are now a healthy weight. I can tell you're healthy because of how you look. And you'd be telling what you're doing. Stop using BMI. So ever since that, whenever I see somebody using BMI, I get concerned for them. And I get worried because I could have, if I hadn't spoken to this person, there's a very good chance I would have kept getting, because I was obsessed with it, because I hyper-focus on things. So I was getting obsessed with it to the point where I was possibly putting myself at risk.
Yeah.
So I'm very disappointed this place you've used BMI as a guide, because I don't think it should be used.
No,
for that reason.
The things they were teaching, guess what? I knew already. And I've got the booklet now, and I was going through, and I was like, no, I know that. No point going. Right at the very end. Yeah. I know all these things. I know, I'm gonna tell you guys the big announcement that I've been holding on to. I'm on another one! I'm on another weight management program. Luckily, I don't have to go far because it's here. It's internet one.
Hey.
So, yeah, but the doctors say I need the help, so I got the help and stuff. Hopefully, this will be better. I haven't gone through the stuff yet.
I hope you get a consultant like I had, because the consultant I had was absolutely brilliant. She literally told me what I need to do. She was really into exercise as well. She was so she was really helpful with that. She was brilliant, and she helped me to lose weight. I mean, I dread to think what she thinks of me now, because I'm about 15 stone and
you're fine though.
Not very muscly at the moment. I've got no muscle mass. My arms have just got no definition anymore.
Look at all that podge. Look at that podge.
When I see Gaz the Kitman with his gym workouts, I'm like, bloody hell, lad is hench. He's really hench. Gaz the henchman, as we've started calling him, because He's really,
Definitely
honestly,
hench.
your legs the other day, Gaz. Bloody hell, I had envy. Put it that way. I saw those muscles, and I was like, oh yeah.
Wow.
My legs used to look like that, but not for some time. I mean, I still like running. I mean, did 7K today, which is good. I felt okay.
Yay! We
Yeah, but
celebrate.
I used to be able to run 10 though regularly, and I need to run what's a half marathon? 20.
You can get there. And
Yeah.
it is not bad to say, look, I can't run this. The next few miles, I'm going to walk it. Because you're still doing it.
You're still doing it, yeah. You're not. Look, I've said this to people as well. I mean, I tend to go for a time for these things, but if you're just going to get round, that's cool. And it's still a long distance. I mean, 10K is a long way. 6 miles. When we hike, it's usually 8. And it takes us a long time to do. It's a long distance. It's a long distance, this 10K. BMI is supposed to be used for a group of people as a generalization. Yes. It doesn't take into account your individual, which is why you shouldn't use it. It doesn't take into account your shape. It doesn't take into account your height. It just doesn't take into account you. And that's why people shouldn't use it. And I as I say, I put myself under pressure.
A lot of physical stress. And it's bad. But yeah, with this new weight management thing, it's on a Tuesday, so I might be too tired to do my Tuesday stream. So for about 12 weeks, I will let everyone know, or be quiet because I've fallen asleep and can't manage after. But either way, you guys will hear something, and if you don't hear something, then it's probably me asleep. Okay.
I hope it works for you, Tara, and I hope you get something that's good as well. And best wishes to you with that.
Thank you. But yeah, I used to know people who did triathlons, usually classed as overweight according to BMI.
I'd tell you, when I was 13 stone, I was running half marathons. My BMI was still 29. I was running half marathons in just over 2 hours.
Wow.
And my BMI was still 29. I was a fast runner. I was actually a really fast runner. back in day. Well, I won't say really fast because 2 hours is what the professionals do it in about an hour. They do it in about an hour, don't they? These rocket people, that I call them. You honestly, they're like, you see them going past the opposite directions like cars. It's like, boom, hiya. Yeah, so like I say, I was really, really fit, and my BMI was still 29, which is overweight.
You know, when I was a lot younger and not ill, I remember being 10 stone, and that was probably my peak. I'd love to get back to around there, but realistically, with my health as well, it's probably not going to happen for a very long time. I admit I was going to the gym regularly with Antius.
You were. I went to the gym with you.
Yeah, and then Antius got ill and I stopped because I can't really do it on my own. I don't feel the need to do it, and yeah, it's like my back has been too bad for me to do anything. So yeah.
Honestly, Antaeus, that's
nearly the record for a full marathon.
Yeah, for a full marathon. That full marathon, I'd probably do it if I could do it. I can't do it at the moment. 4 hours, yeah. But yeah, but the fastest time for a half marathon, you usually do it in about an hour and 5. So really, yeah, people think that's a good time, but it is. I was really pleased with running it in that speed, but I wouldn't even be close to the front in any marathon with that. I'd be mid-pack, probably near the back, if I was doing it in 2 hours. But I'm not going for times anymore. But that's what I'm saying. But this is exactly what the case of point I'm using, though.
Yeah.
I used to run a half marathon at a respectable time, yet I was still classed as obese because of my BMI. Go figure. But yeah, I hope it works out. And remember, don't put yourself under pressure either. Yeah. If you're not getting to that 10 stone, don't start putting yourself under pressure. I know how easy it is to do that. I don't think I could walk it at the moment, Antaeus. Actually, I probably could. But yeah, don't put yourself under pressure, Tara. I know you won't, but like I say, I hope this person you see. I'm praying this person you see is a good one as well, a good person,
Same.
help you out.
Yeah, it's a group one as well, so
All right.
we can bounce stuff off each other. Yeah, I'm just happy that I don't have to get the bus at 8 o'clock in the morning and it takes around about an hour to get there. You have this piddly little thing where you're tempted, because you're in a different town, to actually get food there. So you go to either Pound Bakery or somewhere, or we were going to Weatherspoons and stuff, and guess what? That's kind of unhealthy. But I went there a few times, got weighed. Guess what? Same weight every time I went there, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. I'm glad I'm not gaining, but I'm not losing either. So, yeah.
That's when it gets frustrating. That's when you need to be careful to not put yourself under too much pressure.
No, it's because
I've been there. I've been there.
With what's happening now, it's because I can't be as active. So it's like, I was eating whatever as well. I was eating shit and staying the same weight. So that's the thing that gets to me. Yeah, I can do all these diets. I've done a few. The worst one by far was the elimination diet, but that was for my health. Because, like I've said on so many streams, I'm intolerant to a lot of things. I'm intolerant to egg. I'm intolerant to wheat, yeast, duck, kiwi. I don't know why.
I shouldn't laugh. I don't know why the fact you intolerant to duck amuses me for some reason.
Problem is, I really like duck. But then, when I was doing this elimination diet, not eating duck wasn't my worry. It was the breads. Whack, whack. But yeah.
But you're intolerant to wheat, but you don't have gluten-free bread, do you?
Well, at the time, I couldn't eat bread.
You eat bread now, though, don't you?
Yeah, of course I eat bread. Here's a story, right? I went for around almost, was it 2.5? It was meant to be 3, but I caved in because we had this fair around here. It was just like literally across the road, and I kept smelling food there. I was going crazy. I had to have a burger. I just wanted a big, fat, juicy burger in the bun, and that's why. Because the thing that I was eating a lot was like chips. I could have chips, they're safe. I had, sometimes burgers have gluten in, so I couldn't have that. I couldn't have sausages. I was having like steaks. I love steaks. Aunties is really good. Aunties is really good. But yeah, oh yeah, another thing. Also cow's milk, so I couldn't have cheese. It was going stir crazy. So that
I don't have that issue.
But
what's cow's milk?
So that was the hardest diet ever, but I stuck to it and stuff, and yeah, it made me feel a little healthier, and yeah. But now I'm like eating loads of bacon.
Are you still intolerant to wheat though? Are you still intolerant to these things then?
Yeah. I know I stopped and it'll make my guts healthy, but I'm still intolerant to them.
I know. I mean, that's why I stopped. I mean, I have to say,
it's hard. It's
for healthy eating, I had a few stir fries this week. I've been eating too much processed, and to be honest, I'll probably have processed food after the stream because I always treat myself on a weekend. So there's some pastry stuff in the freezer, so I know that I'll be throwing that in the oven and cooking it. But I had a couple of stir fries this week. So I had one on Tuesday, and it was teriyaki fake beef. Sugar snap peas, carrot batons and kale with some teriyaki sauce. I felt great after eating it because it was all fresh veggies, and it was just wonderful. And I'm like, hang on, I've not had a stir fry in weeks, and I've been so lazy not getting stir fries.
Yeah.
And I really need to eat better myself and they're so easy to prepare as well. It's literally bang, with tofu cut up, bang in the pan, bang the veggies in, fry, force in, fry. You've done it in 5 minutes.
I love tofu so much, but another thing, tofu. I can't have too much soy because of my hypothyroidism. That's another thing I have to watch. And I found out that because I have hypothyroidism, it affects my weight as well. And stuff. I know it's all level. So bang, and the veg is gone.
I mean, I had so much energy on Tuesday night stream after that stir fry because I was a bit dopey that day. I just felt a bit lacking in energy, and I had that stir fry, and I felt great. I had loads of energy that night. I was like, "That's not a coincidence. That's a stir fry. That's having a stir fry.
The power of stir fry.
The power of vegetables.
Veg. Someone get that. Someone. Missed it. But yeah,
By the power of vegetables invested in me, I have the vegan. Shut up, He-Man! Look at this bellend over here. He always going on about how he's a vegan. Grumpy Skeletor reference, if in case anybody's wondering.
Bloody hell, you're crazy.
I love Grumpy Skeletor. Grumpy Skeletor. It's literally just every post is just abusing He-Man. I love it.
Sorry.
I'm glad I made you laugh. Okay. Calm. Okay, me more calm, He-Man. You've made this lady laugh now.
But yeah, to cut a long story short, yeah, I know a lot about dieting. I know a lot about nutrition. I did a 2-week-long course on nutrition and stuff. Kind of got ticked off with the person teaching us because she was hammering on about how much you need to drink 2 litres of water. You don't need to. Plus, with my guts, it makes me ill. So therefore, just drink the amount you need to drink. It doesn't have to be, you must drink 2 litres. 2 litres is the best. No, you don't. Anyone who tells you otherwise is an idiot.
Okay.
It's good if you can, but no, you don't need to. Run over. But yeah.
Well, I've ranted about BMI.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can we rant about? What else can I rant about?
The weather? The weather.
Nah.
The weather is actually quite good.
The things I want to rant about, I don't want to rant about on your channel. So I'm not going to rant about on your channel.
No. Thank
For
you.
obvious reasons.
Yes. You don't want to see me raging at you.
I mean, but Pokemon, yeah? Pocket Monsters.
Yes, Pokemon.
I mean, keeping a monster in a ball against its will.
Don't! It's just a game, and I was a little kid, and I loved it, and I still love it, because it gives me that nostalgia kick. And I like it.
I'm only trolling. The advice is drink until you're not thirsty. If you drink too much, you can wash out your salts. So how is Frankie? You said it, Antaeus. I mean, next door probably heard that. I mean, it's working. It's working. It's definitely on. We haven't dropped out. That's all I'll say. I still don't trust them. I mean, we'll see how good they are once I download this game after we finish the stream. Probably going to die. The connection's probably going to die completely. And I'm going to get project. Did I really just peek?
Yes, you did.
Wow,
I'm
Grasso
peeking
breaks the
now.
camera. Grasso
Peeking
breaks the
now.
microphone.
Just down it.
Yeah, all I heard was me shouting free as I ran towards the window. It's like free has become my new OBS. But yes, if I don't think I'm going to be endorsed or sponsored by Free Mobile anytime soon.
It's
Unless
fine.
you have to
It's
pay a lot
fine.
of
Don't
money.
get upset, phone. Don't get upset. Yeah, I'm with Freya, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know why I went back to them. I used them a few years ago and they're rubbish then. So I don't know why I went back to them. I think it's because they're the only ones I could get 5G because I had no fibre optic at the time. So they're the only ones I could get something approaching an actual reasonable internet with. And they're alright to begin with, but the last like 6 months they've been garbage. I don't know what's happened. I think they've been oversubscribed. But the router is dying. I think the router I've got with them is not happy. So I can get 5G on my phone. So my nice new shiny phone, hello nice new shiny phone, which for some reason the screen protector's been cracked. I don't know why, because I haven't dropped it. So I don't know how I cracked the screen protector because I haven't dropped it. Was actually being used as a router on Friday, and I was like, no, I can't use my nice new phone as a router because I haven't bought it to be a router. I bought it to be a phone because my other one was dying. So yes, not happy with Free, but it seems to have improved. But yeah, not happy with them. I'm a router. You're a router.
Yeah.
My nice new shiny phone. Do like this phone. Do like a Google Pixel.
Google Pixel! Google Pixel!
Google Pixel.
Pixel! Google Pixel! Look at the
Google
screen!
Pixel.
Look at mine! Look at this gorgeous phone.
I've seen it. It's lovely. Yeah, the new ones. I mean, I've got the 4, and it's such a step up from the 4. Is
Which one have I got? I've forgotten. Which
you've
one?
got the 6. You've got the 6A. No, I've got the 6A. You got the 6.
Yes.
I got the 6A. I had the 4A. I've still got the 4A actually, but no, I've got the 6A
People
now.
with too much money. Who?
People?
Tell me. I want the money. Please, can I have
I
the
want the
money?
money.
I need
I want the
money.
money. Do you know why I bought this? Because they've released a 7, and this is 300 quid for an handset. So it's like 300 quid for a phone that lasts me 2 years. I don't have a contract. I only pay £5 a month.
Nice.
So that's why I got it, because I do like that phone. I don't go for the latest phone anymore. You lot with the Google phones.
Well,
I've
just got contract.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, we don't get the latest. I mean, I don't need the latest phone anymore. I used to be all about getting the latest phone, but these days,
yeah.
as long as it does what I want, and I mean,
I want a phone that works and doesn't feel like a downgrade. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Or
And it's faster
plateau. I
than
think
stuff.
it's like slightly step up, and that's after
got an
2
Oppo?
years. So.
You've got an Oppo. You probably paid about the same. It probably cost about how much do Oppos cost? Because like I say, mine were £300. Which for a new handset, I think it's pretty good. Because it means it's not a flagship, but it's fast enough.
And I admit, I still use my Samsung S7.
£20 a month. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's 300 quid. I say, as soon as I saw it for 300 quid, I was like, ooh, I need a new phone for Japan. The camera on this phone is very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to buy this phone, aren't I? I mean, the camera on my Pixel 4a is good, but the camera on this is even better.
But yeah, I was a Samsung fangirl. I admit it. I was with Samsung many years. And then this lot converted me.
I used to be a iPhone. I had the latest iPhones up until the 5. I had the 4S. I loved my phone. I had a white 4S in a Game Boy case, and it looked perfect. It looked like a Game Boy. It was absolutely perfect. And then I noticed how much it's going to be upgraded to the next iPhone. I was like, that's ridiculous. And this was try Nexus, Google Nexus. I'm like, is that the Android? And I went, yeah. I was like, okay. And the Nexus even back then was like 230 quid or something. And I just loved how it felt. No bloat on it, no nothing. So I became an Android fanboy, and I prefer Google phone. I've always had Google phones. See, I don't like Samsung for the reason why I like Google phones, because they're pure Android. I don't like the stuff Samsung puts on their phones. I just think they seem to bloat them up. Whereas this, it's just pure Android. Because I've had a few people that have only ever used iPhones going, oh, I don't like Android, it's too fussy. I'm like, get a pure Google phone, get a pure Android phone or device like this. and you'll see why I like it so much, because it's so simple to use. I mean, I do like the fact the thumbprints, I can use it with one hand, so thumbprint there, unlock it, and there we go, I'm unlocked, and look, try and guess who I'm a fan of.
Can't see it, it's all blurry.
Shouldn't be.
Anyone? Anyone?
I mean, actually, my lock screen's probably better. With the ring light. It's quite a nice image, that. No?
I have no idea.
Anybody guess it?
No.
Anybody guess it? It's Cowboy Bebop. I love Cowboy Bebop.
I have never watched that. It's on my to-watch list.
I love Cowboy Bebop. The Oppo is Pure Droid, Semulati. Yeah, because Oppo is practically OnePlus now. Because I had a OnePlus 5. What a great name for a phone. And I liked how that used. That was quite pure. I like my OnePlus, but the battery just died. I had that for like 3 years. That's the longest I ever kept a phone. Because normally I keep a phone for about 2 years. And that one lasted me ages. Nice phone, actually. Yeah, it is so good, Neko. Yeah, we again, Marta introduced me. I think the live-action Cowboy was coming out, and Marta and Solar Field actually introduced him. We had a watch party with it, and I wasn't fully watching it, and then something happened in one of the episodes, and I was very invested after that. And I love all of them. I love Spike Spiegel. I love Ed. I love Ein, the dog. I like all the characters. It's so well written and so ahead of its time as well. I mean, 1998, it dealt with transgender, it dealt with gay, homosexuality, dealing with things like that back then. It's so progressive, and I was like, I can't believe that this has got these sort of characters in it. I love it, and it's honestly, it's very, very emotional as well.
Yeah. Have you watched any other animes?
Not enough. We've been watching Trigun actually on Martyrs, because there's a new Trigun Stampede's out. Very, very good, by the way, the new one. But we have been watching the old Trigun as well, and I've been really enjoying that. I love Basher Stampede. I want to get a big trench coat like Basher Stampede. The big red trench coat. I love that trench coat.
Don't make me cringe.
Rorschach. Looks like one of those Rorschach. What do you mean don't make you cringe? Do you not like Trigun?
No, it's the... I used to have a sort of like leather trench coat and
I have
stuff.
faux leather, but yeah.
No, actual leather.
He wears, though.
It was actual leather, actual proper animal and stuff. You could smell it.
I like that. It's proper animal.
I forget what animal it is. For all I know,
Cow.
it could be sheep or cow.
It's cow. It should be. It's normally leather. It's cow skin.
And yeah, the problem was I'm short and stuff, so I had to go round in heels, and I was like, I just no. Because you know how gracefully I walk on the best of times, so it wasn't gonna happen and stuff. But yeah, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of anime. But the popular-ish ones, like Fruits Basket and...
Never seen it.
Oh, it's so cute! But I also really... The thing that started me is one called DN Angel. That was a good one.
I've heard people mention that. I've never seen it, but I have heard of DN Angel, yeah.
And after that was Death Note.
Of course, Death Note, yeah.
Oh, you just...
Again, on the list.
I admit, I am a L fangirl. I love him.
Well, we know it's in your chat as L, isn't it, from Death Note. I have started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I need to watch that.
That goes from 0 to 100 in about 2 episodes. It's like...
Yeah.
So this guy's now like, hence you can fight? What? It was a... What? He was really pathetic in the first couple of episodes, and then it just becomes this absolute badass. It just goes from there. Absolutely brilliant. And the music in it's banging. Do you know what? What is it with Japanese with their soundtracks to Space Dandy? I'll have to write that down, make a note of that one, Neko. But what is it with Japanese animes that just all have absolutely slamming soundtracks? I've not watched an anime that doesn't have a bad soundtrack. I mean, actually, One Punch Man. I really like One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Actually, the first series is
I was
brilliant. The
trying
second's
to.
terrible.
Great. Oh, it's by the creators of Cowboy Bebop.
Is it really? Oh, I'll probably like it
Awful.
then. Yeah, I love Cowboy Bebop. I love them. Again, Cowboy Bebop, the music in that is just awesome. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm gonna write
There's
that down, Sam, isn't it?
I saw a Pokemon JoJo crossover on YouTube too, and it was so funny. Somehow, chapter 2, the drifting scene came from one of those shows. Another one that I used to be really into when I was a kid is Shaman King. That's a good one.
Shaman King?
Yeah. That brings back memories. Because obviously I was really into Pokemon, so I watched Pokemon on TV, and then that was recommended to me. Shaman King, and then so on and so on, and yeah, it just kept going.
Every time you hear Cowboy Bebop, you always think of Turtle Bebop. Bebop and Rocksteady. But I'm surprised I've not discovered more anime. I like the style. I don't know why I've not thought, because I think I mentioned last night we were discussing the Matrix films. I love the Animatrix. And I think I mentioned my favourite one was the one where they've caught one of the robots and they turn it good against their will. And the colours and the style, and that's so good. Isn't that about the same bed we talked about? So I don't know why, after watching the Animatrix, I didn't go, I like this whole anime thing. I need to watch more of it, and never did. Yeah, the Animatrix is brilliant.
I feel that if I had to choose, I would much rather watch people on Twitch than, sit down and watch anime now, though. That's the thing. I prefer the interaction and stuff.
I like both. I mean, I will watch Twitch over any national TV. Yeah, I get home. I don't have a TV license again, because I don't watch live TV really.
Yeah.
So if I go home, I will usually jump on Twitch and see who's live, and then just hang out in them, and we'll discuss. I mean,
if there's no one that I want to watch on Twitch, then I go over to YouTube, because I've got a few people that I like to watch there. Like the people that have inspired me to do my Pokemon runs and stuff. Like to watch them, and yeah, I keep tabs because they have really interesting ideas. And sometimes I just like to flip it on its head, because they do the really difficult ones, so I don't have to. So I do the really easy, sort of like legendary Pokemon runs, or like the casual one that I'm trying to do now. Emphasis on trying. I will get back to it.
I mean, even though I'm going to play Unpacking myself, I loved watching it with watching Trista's playthrough, and I loved watching her reaction to it and her finding out. And when she found out it was the same gender couple, you can see it warmed her heart, and it warmed my heart as well, because I think the character you play in that is bisexual, because she starts off, I'm fairly sure her first partner's a man. And then they've always had it gets quite emotional, because I think they have a bit of a messy breakup. Sorry, spoilers by the way. Spoiler alert if anyone's not played it, I've just realised.
It's fine.
They have a bit of a messy breakup, I think, and I think she ends up back at her mum and dad's house for a bit. And then she ends up getting this another flat, and she gets another partner. And yeah, the partner she gets is a woman. And I tell you what, all the clothes they were pulling out and putting in the wardrobe, I was like, oh, this person's cool. Because we were joking, like, we best judge this person on their game collection. And then they were pulling out the wardrobe, and it was like, she's really cool. She dates a guy who's awful, yeah. And then I saw, because unfortunately Bex streamed at the same time I streamed on Tuesday, which is a bit annoying, because I was like, and I went into her check, because I was hoping she was still playing it, hadn't finished it, and I literally think I just joined as she finished it. I was like, so I was a bit annoyed she played that when I was live, but hey ho, she can do what she wants.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
But I got really invested in it. I really cared about that character, and the bit at the end, the ending, that you know, so I was there watching it, and I think even when I play it myself when I go to Japan, I'm going to be there going, "Ah." It's lovely. Yeah, you do get invested in that.
Yeah.
It's a lovely game. Hopefully, it works with a touchscreen on the Switch. That's what I'm hoping for, because I'm hoping I can just sit there in wherever we're staying, because I was using it with analog sticks, but I was like, nah, surely you can use the touchscreen on it. We'll find out. It controlled nicely enough, but I want to use it with the touchscreen if I can. That's why I got it for the Switch, because I thought it'd be nice on the touchscreen. I think that would sort of work on a tablet device like that.
Nice.
Love my Switch. Do like my Switch. Probably is my favourite of the 3 consoles I've got. At the moment, the 3 current consoles. Because yes, I have all 3. And I had no money.
I did hear something.
The wolf's like, it's outside my house. It's a fucking... Somebody treating my house. Well, where they go? Somebody's treating my estate as a racing track.
Oh dear.
Somebody's got a quad or something. It's really loud. Yes. Oh, sorry. Did I read that comment? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. From Necadina. Yeah, that guy did seem really awful. Had a very good collection of games, but yeah, seemed like an awful person. Yeah, I love the fact. This is why diversity and accessibility in games is so cool now, and that's why I'm so happy to see it. We've got games like Unpacking, where it's a female character you're playing as, and you just slowly work out that they're actually bisexual, and I just love the fact that you have this reveal, and it was so good, and the fact games are becoming more accessible, and yeah, it needs to keep happening. It needs to keep happening, and if anybody doesn't like that, then screw them, as far as I'm concerned, because it doesn't hurt you. So why are you so bothered by it? Because some people get really offended by it, don't they? I don't get it.
Has Trap got any questions for either me or Grasso?
And if it's a Yorkshire tea related one, I'm not answering them.
Because we know it's my stream, so hey up. Where's my? Oh wait, I don't have any Welsh.
Hey up. Yeah, if you've got any questions at all, if you want to ask a question, the thing is that we won't get any questions now because I've just shut down the tea one.
Or Grasso, do you have any questions for me?
What is your favourite anime? I think you've said this actually.
Favourite anime? Death
I don't
Note.
think you have actually. It is Death Note.
Yours?
Well, I've only watched 3, Cowboy Bebop, because it's the only one I've really watched and have a real connection with.
Okay.
No, Antaeus is just throwing scary. Well, Antaeus, I swear to God, that emote. What's my favourite Maclads track? Who are Maclads? I don't know who they are, Taz. Maclads? Maclads!
What's Maclads, please?
No, I've never heard of him. I'm just looking
Mr.
now.
Bobby the best, because he's not.
Why is Mr. Blobby the best suited character? He isn't the best suited character. The best suited character is Spike Spiegel. Actually, no. Sorry, the best suited character is Vasher Stampede, because I love that trench coat. The lads from the back.
I am drawing up blanks here.
No, I do quite like that blue suit that Spike Spiegel wears. I mean, actually, we watched over on Game Mistress's Discord the other week. We watched Moonwalker, the Michael Jackson film. Jesus Christ! You don't need drugs if you watch that film. My God,
I like my drugs. I need my drugs.
I'm talking like LSD.
If you got any, I'll take it.
Roland Rat or Golden Gopher? I had better memory. I didn't really have much to do with Roland Rat, so I'm going to say Golden Gopher.
My answer: who are they? I have no idea. I cannot choose. Really?
Golden Gopher used to be with Philip Schofield. Roland Rat was just a Roland Rat.
No.
Yeah, Moonwalk. Honestly, I think Dennis Hillier. It's written by Michael Jackson, which says it all. But I have to say though, the Smooth Criminal segment where he's wearing that white suit and he throws that coin into the jukebox. So fucking cool, and he looks awesome in that with that white suit. I was like, yeah, it's a shame about other things about Michael Jackson, but yeah, that's it. That part is cool.
You know who Roland Rat
Yeah.
is?
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
that thing,
Dennis,
I forgot.
it is. Dennis Hillier has pretty much just summed up Moonwalker in the chat. That is literally what happens. It's actually a space. Well, actually, no, it turns into a car, but it turns into a spaceship as well. But yeah, the Smooth Criminal scene is literally the whole film is almost worth sitting through just for that scene. Although it still goes weird then, because you've got the whole and it's all cool dancing, and then for some reason the music stops and they all start screaming. I'm not even joking. They all start going, "Ah, Annie, you okay? Annie, you okay?" They all start screaming, and then all of a sudden the lights come back on, the music starts, and they're back to the actual dance sequence with the song, and nobody says anything ever again. It's bizarre. It's literally one of the most bizarre things you've ever seen.
So.
Roland Rat also found a skin to the Fetish magazine. Apparently, fetish is a banned word from your chat.
Yeah. I don't know why, because I'm not on hyper safe mode anymore, but yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with what Nicodemus put there.
Yeah.
So yes, Moonwalker. Don't do drugs, kids.
Unless they're prescribed to you, then do all the drugs that the doctor tells you to.
Yeah,
Okay?
yes. Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. Moonwalker. Take prescribed drugs from the doctors, kids, but don't do hard drugs.
Unless they're offered to you, because it will be very mean to say no to drugs because they're very expensive. And then just put them in your pocket for later and forget about them.
And then sell them so you make the money.
Exactly! Get the money!
Business.
You don't
Honestly,
need the drugs, just sell them.
Honestly, that Just Say No song, they weren't thinking of the business opportunities.
Exactly!
It's like, let the person give you the drugs, then go and sell them.
Exactly.
You
Drugs
don't have to
expensive.
take them.
Yeah.
Can I just say for the record, this is a joke.
I'm not
Obviously,
joking.
if somebody random what? Oh, I was.
I'm not.
If somebody offered me cocaine, I'd be like, yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thanks. Would you take it?
I have.
You have you?
Yes.
You've. I've only ever smoked cannabis, and it was all right. I don't like smoking.
How can I put this simply in stream? London.
Yeah, you've mentioned that to me actually.
Media. London. Media equals hard drugs. Just to cope.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it's, yes. Quite a bit of it goes on down there.
Yeah. I just needed to cope. And when your complexion, look, my gorgeous complexion was going grey. I'm serious. I was going grey. I was stressed. I was trying to meet deadlines. Yeah. Apparently I did amazingly. And then, poof, people offered me these nice thingies and I took them. Because it's rude. And if you're in that sort of environment, they judge you. No matter what, they judge you.
London has the highest per capita concentration of cocaine in its wastewater. Number one.
But yeah, I took them. Because it's not like I got addicted to them. I'm fine. So yeah. Because they're expensive. They're very expensive. When you're in the media industry and someone comes up and has a plate with one of those fancy thingies, you get it, you shove up your nose and go. But yeah, it's not good for you.
And then you could do anything. until the following day when you've had a massive come down.
You just keep going, actually.
Oh Jesus, yeah, not for me. I mean, I once.
No, it's bad, but yeah.
I once, my friend. I think I've told this tale before in chat. I don't think I've told it in person though. I've told it on vocals, but yeah, my friend went to Cuba, and he brought back some proper Cuban big tokies like that. And we had a little bit of a house party at his. It was a lovely day, so we were outside a barbecue, some drink. I'd not actually really started drinking by this point, and I was sat down. And he gave me the Cuban cigar. Now, bear in mind, I don't smoke, so I was sat there for about half an hour, and I had the whole cigar in one sitting. And this is what I did the whole cigar. This is what I did. Bear in mind, I'd had one bottle of beer, but this is what I did when I got out of the seat. You ready?
I'm ready.
I was high as a kite. But apparently I was high in nicotine. My friend just went. My friend actually went, who does smoke, went, well, I don't think he smokes anymore actually. But he smoked at the time. Said, did you just have that whole cigar in one sitting? And he went, yeah. I said, no wonder you fell over. And I said, I did say to him, well, my head is actually spinning right now. And this carpet is really rough in here, but I've got carpet burn. I'm going to explain this. Carpet burn on my knee.
I have to admit, I started smoking on cigars. I was at a party, they were smoking, and they offered me a toke, or whatever you call it, and I was like, they taught me, and it was quite nice. I didn't have a whole one like you, but yeah.
They do you know what? With some
Quite
whiskey.
smooth.
With some whiskey.
Yeah.
Or even a coffee, they taste great. I have to say, if I could have something that tasted like a cigar without the horrible filling your lungs with smoke and having massive asthma, I would actually quite like something like that, because cigars taste great, but I don't like what they do to you.
No.
I mean, but my dad stopped smoking. I nearly fell off. My mum, apparently, he's not had a cigarette since Friday, and I think she was on speakerphone, because I'd been telling my dad off about smoking for about 10 years. And I literally, when my mum said, oh, your dad's not had a cigarette since Friday, and I went, good! Like that. So I hope he heard me as I shouted it. Because honestly, we were sat one day in the car, and I was driving because I wasn't drinking. We were going to have a family meal, and I was driving. He was taking 3 breaths to my 1. So I'm like breathing like I could do.
Oh, I'm jealous now. Taz.
What's that? Ooh, Taz has got a cigar. But yeah, my dad's going and wheezing over like that, almost like a bloody Darth Vader. He wasn't struggling to breathe. That's exaggerated. But I'm there going like my slow, normal breathing. And my dad was taking 3 to my 1. I said, Dad. He's like, what? I said, you're taking 3 to my 1 breaths. You really need to think about stopping smoking. If your breath is that short now. And I think he finally has seen the light. Good, because I'm glad. Because he's 66 this year. So I want him to not smoke. My mum's 71 this year. My mum's 71. She looks in her 50s.
Wow.
She's in the best shape she's ever been.
Nice.
I'm so proud of her. She's lost loads of weight. She's in better shape than me. She's actually probably in better shape than me at the moment. It's my mum, actually. She looks great. Yeah. Hopefully seeing them next... Actually, no, not next weekend. After next weekend, because it's my dad's birthday. Actually, it's my dad's birthday on the 28th, so happy birthday, Dad. He's 66 in 2 weeks' time. He's already got his present. Cheese board. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Dennis. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's not good. That's why I don't want my dad. I mean, my dad's only smoked. To be fair, he has winded it back in. He only smokes cigarettes, and it wasn't many cigarettes either that he smokes or smoked. Hopefully smoked. Yeah. Oh. Your mum and dad will be 77 this year.
Aww.
Yeah, Dennis, he's sending love to you, buddy.
Yeah. I used to smoke because jobs and stuff. I find it annoying that people who smoke, that you can go out like when you work and I need a cigarette break and stuff, you're allowed to go out, but if you don't, then it's frowned upon. Because I have a very bad tendency to overheat occasionally and need to step
Yeah.
outside. So I'd go and chat with the smokers. And when you're stressed, yeah, you just need a little nudge. And so
Mm.
was doing that, but it's
Well,
like,
that's what they say. Smoking supposedly is a stress reliever. Is that just because people go out and have a cigarette break so they get away from it more than people that don't smoke?
maybe. But no, I think it's to do with the nicotine and stuff. And
There's
yeah, and
nothing that can stop me.
sometimes.
There's nothing that can stop me stressing out. I stress out about everything.
But
People
no,
think
I
I'm laid.
just.
People think I'm laid back. I'm like, I'm really not. I'm
No,
really not
you're
laid
not.
back.
You're not laid back.
I am not laid back at all.
Well, when I'm not working in like retail, I'm fine. It's like if I'm
Yeah.
not in that environment, I am okay. I don't need to smoke. Yeah.
People in retail don't have to get such a hard time. I've worked it. I would not work it again. But I have so much respect for people that do it, and
Yeah.
it annoys when I see them getting chewed out by people. It's like, come on, they're humans.
Yeah.
They've got feelings the same as you.
They need to work.
Yeah.
Like you probably
Yeah, they need
do,
to work.
don't you?
Yeah, I've had some. I think I told you about the phone call. I actually said to this woman, I'm ending this phone call, and I actually blacklisted her number.
Good.
I've said I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I literally, my words were, I am not having her ringing my phone, speak to me that ever again.
Good.
So
Yeah.
and yeah, you shouldn't have to take that. You shouldn't have to take that. People forget that they're other humans and yeah. Don't get me wrong. We all have our moments. We all have our moments where we snap. It happens. It's natural. We're human, but people sometimes need to remember that the person that you're speaking to is also a human.
Yeah.
Nobody got the Phoebus. Obviously, nobody wanted the Phoebus.
Who would want a Phoebus?
Exactly. I mean, I don't blame him.
Well, it does evolve into a Miloteg, but its beauty stat has to be so high. So annoying. Yeah.
Oh, what? So,
So.
are you looking forward to OLL? You're going to be doing a lot of
Yes.
networking, aren't you?
Yes. Okay, working. Ha!
I won't be. I'm just gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna go and just say hello to everybody.
It's just at these sort of events, I am streamer. I am streamer Toralu 228. So you have to be that. You have to go around. You have to network, which I'm quite good at apparently. So
You
come
seem
on.
to be. You've got a lot of people on your podcast. You must be doing something right. You seem to be. You seem to be good. You're obviously good at it.
Well, I got you on twice, didn't I?
Yeah, but I don't count.
Yes, you do.
You didn't network me. You just sent me a DM going, "Hi, do you want to be on it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Guess what? That's what I do with the others. That's it. It's you get the treatment like everyone else does. So yeah.
Mm.
God.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be nice meeting some people I've already met. It's going to be nice meeting some people for the first time. Hopefully get to Slice and Dice. I'm quite excited. I want to go to Slice and Dice and go and get some of this vegan food. So that's why I don't know if something's happening Friday night. That's why I'm coming down. I've actually got the day off now. So hopefully I'll get there Friday afternoon.
Cool.
So I can get
That's
checked
great.
in and then hopefully we can go and hang out in Norwich. Because I know Teresa was saying she wanted to go, but I don't know when. Because there's this after party thing on Saturday, but I don't know how much I'm actually wanting to go to that and how much I'll be hanging out, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's going to be, but I'm interested. It's going to be a bigger event than last year. Last year was really casual. I think it's going to be a much bigger event this year.
How big is the venue?
It's reasonable size. It's big. I'd say it's maybe half the size of that hall we're in at the NEC for Insomnia. But it's still a good size though, because that hall at the NEC was huge. That's why apparently Gamecom is just mind blowing. Because Gamecom is apparently that whole hall we're in the NEC. Apparently that's just one room in Gamecom.
Now
That's why
here's the
that's
thing.
why.
Do you think I'll need my wheelchair for it or not? 'cause
Well,
I
it
don't know.
depends how they do it, because if they do it like last year, there was like a creators corner where like Ashens were, the super happy kill time people were, Cheesemint, Bex was, Marta and Quang were, and there were plenty of chairs there. You could just go and chill.
Mm.
But it depends. It depends. You don't have to walk around all the time. There's plenty of places to sit, from what I remember. But this is from last year. It might change this year. That's so.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. But yeah, it's nice at Creators Corner. I hung out around there quite a lot that last year, and then just kept
But
walking
knowing
off.
my
And...
luck, they'll like Antius, DC Flick, and Abby will want to go around and stuff, and I'm like, I can't. Not at the
Well,
moment
it
anyway.
depends
So.
who's at that cent. It depends who's at that. If it's like last year, you could probably just speak to Quang and say, "Quang, can I just sit here?" And they might even let you go behind behind where Ashes and that was sat,
Ooh.
which is nice. They'll let you do it. And Nostalgia Nerd, Peter, was there. So you see, I'm sure they will. They know you well
Yeah.
enough now. Bex knows you well enough.
Well, X and Kim Justice is going as well.
Yeah, Kim Justice is going. Everybody's going. I mean, like I say, Teresa Game Mission is going. Rage Against the Retro is. Oh, Rage Against the Retro going. Oh, AF Retro, Retro Faith is going. Kim is going. I'm going. I mean, aren't you going to see me? You're going to see me.
Yes,
I'm fairly
I
sure.
can see you.
It makes me feel old when you realise your parents are pensioners. I know, Games go.
Oh,
I'm
help!
going. Tristan Banks is
I
going.
need a drink. Antius, please. I've run out of drink.
Antius, I've run out of drink. Antius, please. Antius. My night shift cup's empty again. I love it. Do you know what? I was only expecting a T-shirt, and even then, naturally, sorry, I shouldn't phrase it like that. When I filled out the form, they only asked me for a T-shirt. So
You
when
know,
this all turned up,
I
I
had
was like,
two of them. I had two thingies. Fine, be like that. Antius, nobody wants to help.
But yeah, when I filled out the form, I was only expecting a T-shirt, if that. And then all this turned up, I was like, I only was expecting a T-shirt. What are you doing? So it's so lovely of them, and yeah, they're great. Rach from Samaritans is lovely. She's a friend now. So see, when we were about streaming earlier, I've gone from supporting these charities to actively like being involved with them and being friends with them.
Yeah,
It's so crazy.
So cool.
So cool. It's so cool. And that's why I will always support charities like Samaritans, because I love what they do. They're great people. And yeah, you don't have to send me these. Thank you. You don't have to send me these. I don't expect them. I use it. I mean, that's why I use it on stream, because they sent it to me. So I've made the effort to make sure that it does get used. Yeah. It's so lovely. But yeah, I think pretty much everybody we know a lot of people we know streamer wise are going, and anybody watching, it'd be great if you could go as well. Yeah.
At first
I know
we weren't going to because we wouldn't have been able to get there. It was over £100 just to get there and back, and it's just we can't afford that. But then
No money.
DC Flake and Abby were like, yeah, can give you a lift. So
Give you
that
a lift.
really helped.
What are you doing? Getting yourself to Liverpool or something? They're going to pick you up from there.
They said can pick us up in Chester. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Chester's not too far, is it?
No,
that works.
not far.
I mean, actually, Antaeus, I managed to get my tickets from Leeds to Norwich, £30.
Wow, that's good.
However, the tickets from Norwich to London have not dropped below £60, and there's a replacement bus service. Yay! I might be getting National Express at this rate. So I'm going to get to Norwich. I should be able to get to Norwich. I don't know how I'm getting from Norwich to London yet. Unless I can jump in with Teresa and somehow get to Stansted or something. You should give me a lift like that. Teresa, you are aware I'm going to have the world's biggest suitcase. Back again.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, our favourite motorbike person just gone past here. I don't know what he's doing. I've not heard this before, so I don't know if somebody's moved onto the estate that's got one and seems to be like trying to see what it sounds like going up and down the street. Very nice of them.
Ask Quang. Ooh, and just managed to get down to 166 return. Oh my god.
Is that for two people?
Probably.
It's
But
not
no.
that. It's not as bad as it could be.
I know, but still, no.
But when I get back from Japan, because we don't know what time the flight's going to land. I think the flight lands at like 3:30 UK time. So I'm going to be travelling from King's Cross back to Leeds. So I booked it for 8 o'clock. I've actually got first class, 40 quid.
Nice.
But it means I can go in the lounge. That's the only reason why I booked it. I thought I can go and use the lounge. So hopefully the flight does land on time. I'll get to King's Cross for like 6. Just go and hang out in the lounge for a couple of hours till my flight's ready, till my train's ready, and go and hang out in the train. But it is nice. You get a seat to yourself and food.
Ooh,
It's actually almost worth it because you get a lot of food on these train journeys, and it pays for itself. The one I got from when I went from Inverness to York, I got the train from Inverness to York. It was 70 quid. You couldn't drive it for that. And I had breakfast, I had lunch, I had beer. I had my body weight in food and drink on that train. I probably ate 40 or 50 quid's worth of food. So it was well worth it. Two people disabled discount. Yeah, it depends what time Kwang's leaving, Taz. And no, I reckon it depends who he's with. If he's with Bex, he'll probably give him Bex a lift back. And I don't want to put him out anyway. So I need to I'll be leaving early anyway. I'll be leaving about, I think the last panel's about 4:30, or is it 3:30? And I'll probably say my goodbye to get to the train station, get myself to London, to get to my friends, and then go and hang out with my friends. And then, yeah, because we fly at 9:30 on Monday morning, so we don't want to be too late.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up now, because I'm getting tired, and
I could tell. Sorry, Tara.
See, usually around about now, I would just be starting and getting going, and yeah, so.
I just got to go. Let's go for another 3 hours. I'm getting hungry, actually.
Well, Foxy Socks is only just starting, apparently.
We like Foxy. It is OLL, guys, yeah.
But has anyone got suggestions? We like people suggesting new streamers for me. Come on, have you got any?
Oh, Gaz, let me know. That could work. I'll give you some money for it as well. Do you know what? I won't get a train ticket just yet, actually, then. If you can make it, Gaz, I'll hold off.
Oh, Gaz, that's lovely.
Really appreciate. That's really kind of you if you can.
I know, I just said Foxy's hot.
Yeah, we like Foxy. She's lovely.
I know. I've met her.
I've met her.
Yeah, I know. We've met her then. But yeah, is there any suggestion?
We met her at OLL. I-69.
No, I-69. Yeah.
Have you any suggestions? I think you have to bear with me because my Twitch will take an hour to load, and I've gone the wrong way anyway. Back to Twitch. For some reason I've gone to my creator dashboard, which is not the page I need because that's the page where I manage the stream. We've got Rebel, City Popu, Arabia, Foxy, if you know Foxy. Foxy's great.
Okay, we'll do Foxy then. So it is.
But Rebel's great, by the way. Just point out, they're a great streamer. Lovely person. What day am I going? Both days, Gaz. Saturday, Sunday. I said I was going to stay till the last panel on Sunday and then grab the train home on Sunday afternoon. That was my original plan.
There
Can hear
you
music.
go.
Raiding!
So,
Well, thank you for having me on, Tara. That's been lovely.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. Thank you
I hope you've
so
all enjoyed
much
yourself,
for being on again.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a lovely chat. That I think we covered some good ground there, and I really enjoyed that.
No.
Lovely chat.
Makes
And
me
yeah,
happy.
thank you for everybody's support. Oh, you're going on Saturday, guys? All right. Well, let me know. I'll stick to my plan then. But yeah, if anybody is interested, I am streaming for 24 hours next Saturday as part of Game Boss on behalf of Special Effect, where I will probably lose my mind, my sanity, and everything else. It's going to be great, but yeah, it's for a wonderful cause, and it's worth putting me through it just to support a great charity. And we're just going to keep waving.
Bye.
But yeah, the link can be found here.
Bye.
No, Bye. Bye.